Content creators and makers podcast, The Jerry Show, every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific. On YouTube and Twitch, we roll the tape. From 3D printing to resin in the frame, lasers in the dark, 3 million glow. From every corner, let them make us show. We got hands-on heat and plans in the air from all over the world. Yeah, you know we're there. One more turn and the whole room wakes. Bring your best idea, bring your wildest tale. The Jerry Show, The Jerry Show, Saturday at noon. The Jerry Show, The Jerry Show, come on in, tune in soon. Filament giveaways and 1,000 new sparks. Smash that like button, let it hit right hard. Makers from afar dropping every week, cutting clean through doubt with the things they speak. Resin in the tray and the lasers red line. CNC should flying, yeah, the future's fine. We talk shop, we build, we never slow down. Got a whole wide world spinning all around. We got hands-on heat and plans in the air from all over the world. Yeah, you know we're there. One more turn and the whole room wakes. Bring your best idea, bring your wildest stare. The Jerry Show, The Jerry Show, Saturday at noon. The Jerry Show, The Jerry Show, come on in, tune in soon. Filament giveaways and 1,000 new sparks. Smash that like button, let it hit right hard. Subscribe and share, pass it on loud. If you build with love, then you belong in the crowd. From the first rough sketch to the final shine, we make it together week by week, line by The Jerry Show, The Jerry Show, Saturday at noon. The Jerry Show, The Jerry Show, come on in, tune in soon. Filament giveaways and 1,000 new sparks. Smash the like button, let it hit right hard. The Jerry Show, The Jerry Show, we live and we're proud.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for The Jerry Show. Each and every Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific, we go live on YouTube and Twitch. We've got makers and content creators from around the world that like to drop in chat and drop in on screen and show what they're printing, what they're working on, all the amazing stuff going on in their life. Self-promotion is always welcome as long as it's hobby related. So once again, I would love to see you on The Jerry Show each and every Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and shares. Hey! Ladies, gentlemen, it's time for fun and dance. So each and every Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific, we go live on YouTube and Twitch.
What is going on, everybody? I pushed the wrong button, but you didn't see that, but the person in the back room did. Hey, I've been busy. Here, have a cracker. Stop barking. I've been rearranging. I took out like 3 trash cans full of stuff, 55 gallon. First one had prints in it. Had my son pick out a bunch of stuff. I threw away a ton of stuff, resin prints, 3D prints, filament. Here, cracker. Where's she at? Here you go, cracker. Been doing a lot of rearranging. I took my train table that was there apart. I put everything underneath my shelf. You can't see it at the moment. But yeah, and then I took since I can't flip the table because of things I've had done, I took a screw gun, I took it all apart and took the wood out in pieces. That was still heavy, but at least it was in pieces. And I'm driving again. I started a week early. I had a doctor's appointment the first of the week. I figured, you know what? I re-Googled it. Yeah, 4 or 5 weeks. Okay, we're good. Don't have to be 2 months. So a week shy of 2 months, I started driving again. So anyway, let me say how to chat really quick. I got somebody in the back room I want to bring in. Loopy Lou in the UK. Hello, hello. That's Matt's wife. Da Vinci. Guy's 3D Prints, formerly Guy the Jedi. Hello, hello. Betty Boop. That's my wife in another room. J5S3D. Hello, hello. Jose, how you doing? Sam Rat Terrier. Morty's 3D. Hello, hello. Shh, stop. Chris Mink, what is going on? Hope you're having a great day, Chris. Shh. No, stop. Da Vinci, how you doing? J53S3D again. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's been a busy week, and I'm kind of tired at the moment. I need to buy a draft chair so I can sit up to my higher table, so I'll probably stand this whole stream. But without further ado, let me bring in the person in the back room. We'll get going. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Loopy Lou. What's up?
Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah, we're live on Twitch and YouTube every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific. How you
No,
doing?
really?
Yeah. I've been doing this for what, like 5 years now, right?
You've been doing it over 5 years. Matt was doing it every week with you when I met him, and that was back in April 2021. So
3D UK, hello.
you've been
Yeah, I
doing,
think I've been in 2017. I've been 3D printing for like 9 years.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been hobby for like 9 years.
So you've
Red
been doing,
3D.
you've probably been doing this. You've probably been doing this towards 6 years now.
Yeah, it's been amazing. And well, here I'll be zooming in here real quick, and you see lots and lots of filament. The row on the left is compliments of Polymaker. They gifted me a couple gift cards or a couple codes, and I was able to get lots of filament. And then this side over here is all the stuff they had on sale. That's all me. I've spent money on this, and this is all Polymaker. Got lots of projects I'm working on, or going to be working on. So I've got lots of filament. I'm printing a little Betty Boop for my wife right now. I forget who it was on Facebook. They shared a Betty Boop where she's leaning. She has a microphone and she's singing in the microphone. I figured that's cool, so I asked him where he found it. I went over to Colts, I bought it, and we're printing her parts out right now. And I've got a box of parts right here, Betty Boop stuff. So slowly working on that. But anyway, how's Matt doing? How's Matt German been?
Well, he's started eating again, like about half an hour ago, maybe at the most. From having, he decided he was on hunger strike for 4 days. I'm not really sure why. He said it was so as he could get a hospital bed closer to home, but his sister, who is an emergency room consultant, said, you do know that the doctors have got no control over the beds, so doing your hunger strike is not going to change anything at all. You won't get anywhere, so ultimately he's suddenly decided he's going to have something. I'm guessing it's probably a sandwich, which is probably all there is available to him at this time of day. And because it's just turned 8 p.m. over here, and they eat at around 5 o'clock their evening meal. So hopefully he'll have something now and be able to get something in the morning, or maybe sneak a few extra cereals overnight or something. But regarding his health in general, otherwise he seemed calmer. You can get a word in edgeways now. You don't have to tell him to shut up first. But otherwise he doesn't seem massively different than he did 7 weeks ago when he went in. which is,
Well,
is
that's not good.
quite concerning, but there's only so much we can do ourselves. He's not taking all the medication that he's offered. He's, and he's not necessarily taking advantage of the therapies and that are available either to help move things in the right direction. So he still thinks he's not ill at all. Doesn't have delusions, he doesn't have psychosis, he's not schizophrenic at all, but that's why he's in hospital, because he is all of those things.
Thank you for the $10 on PayPal, whoever sent it. I'm not sure what your YouTube or Twitch name is, and I don't want to say your real name, for personal reasons. But whoever sent it to me out there, please say something in chat. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that.
So, yeah. It's pretty hard to get somebody to accept treatment when they don't realise they're unwell in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he always says the medication that he is on makes him feel worse rather than better. So he thinks he's better off without it, which makes that really hard, but that is the one that they are insisting that he has, whether he likes it or not.
Well, if he wants to come home to his wife, put down the rules, here's what you need to do, and you're welcome to come home. If you don't, well, then we'll have to see what happens. I don't know what else to say. I hope he gets better.
Exactly, that's all we can hope. We can keep encouraging him to accept what's available to him and hope that he starts to, accept what's available and tries to work with them rather than against them to get somewhere.
Call me Fat Jesus. Thank you very much for the $10. Thank you, thank you. SPC 3D, hello, hello. Spectra, hello. Anyway, yeah, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just trying to do chat and talk and everything.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm trying to think what else to say anyway.
If any of my maker or content creator friends and or just makers want to pop in, if I know who you are, you're welcome to come in on camera and you can talk about what you're working on, your projects. If you want to come in and plug your Etsy store and talk about all the cool stuff you're selling to make money, as long as it's hobby related and stuff we talk about, you're welcome to do so. And if you want to pop out 5 minutes later, hey, no problem. I stream up to 3 hours. You're welcome to come in, come and go as you please. Hello, Tony. How you doing today?
Yeah, no, unfortunately what's going off with Matt just seems to be much of the same over and over again at the moment, and things are changing but so slowly that it's difficult to notice at times. He's put a load of videos out on his Facebook this last week which are a bit worrying.
Okay.
But he's been
I haven't watched any of them, and I don't plan on watching any of them.
Yeah, he's been tagging the TV channels over here and some of the and some of the what am I on about, the documentary programs and things like that. He wants the place investigated. I will admit the facilities there are absolutely awful. He's got bugs in his shower. He's got there's rats in the back garden. To the level that, I think I said last week that they'd been throwing footballs at them, playing splatter rat.
Oh, there were real rats.
Yeah, real rats in the garden,
Oh, wow.
and they've been throwing real footballs at them. But somebody that actually likes the rats and had been feeding them, apparently he's thrown all the balls on the roof now, so they can't. So yeah, he likes the rats. They're not allowed to. They're not going to injure them. So.
Well, Spectre, you're welcome to come in and talk about Prusa or anything you're working on. Yeah, what I meant by my wife made a comment about I talk about everything. I mean, if you come on camera, let's try to talk about 3D printing, resin printing, CNCs, resin printing, paintings, lasers, things like that. Stop.
I'm just an exception because I'm just an exception with sort of letting you know where I'm at.
And we eventually start talking about food.
Oh, food's good. I've just finished a nice lolly. Literally, as the last seconds of the countdown were going.
Yeah, yesterday I made something that me and my wife like. It's called chicken spaghetti.
Okay.
It's real good. It's a casserole type dish you bake in the oven. Yes, what Brandy? Food. Yeah, but I've had so many prints and so many things in this room. A few months ago, I had 3 or 4 boxes of stuff in another room, but I finally said, you know what? I'm never going to do nothing with them. They went in the bin and got rid of them. And then I'm looking through everything on my shelves over here. Matter of fact, got a picture here. I'll just show you a picture. Let me share my screen here. Where's that? This one. And that's going to pop up on the wrong screen. Let me drag it where you can see it. There's the trash can full of prints. There's a lot of big stuff on top. There's resin prints, painted prints, FDM, all kinds of everything in there. And then that's what my current room looks like now. I moved everything around. I no longer have my computer over in the corner where it was at. So I cleared off this desk. And this is where I'm at. And here's the back side of it. And then I had a problem with this table. You can't see it very well. Let me go up here. I had a problem with this table rolling around on me. So if you can look right down here where you can't see it. See, there's wheels in the bottom. It's 11 1/4 from the bottom of this 2x4 to the floor. I cut a couple 2x4s with my skill saw and I drove them in here and put some screws in it. I pre-drilled them, because I'm thinking about not trying to exert too much force because I'm still recovering. And I put 2 2x4s on the back side on 2 different legs. That way the table don't roll around. But anyway, I still got lots to do. But I cleared most of the stuff off the shelves. Up there where we got Jean-Claude Van Damme, I still have to go through there and get a few things out of there. Then on the top, there's a couple of those heads I'll be getting rid of. And back to a bunch of the prints right there. There's a lot of stuff on the bottom. It's FDM. Those are all resin prints on the top of it. So anyway. Oh yeah, let's see, Jerry had this Centurion carbon sorted. The cable's coming today, SPC 3D. It's out for delivery, that cable I needed that I ordered off Amazon or eBay. Came out of China. It's supposed to be delivered today. So sometime today I should get it up and running. Dan's 3D Print UK, hello. Yeah, I got rid of my auction and all the stuff I had here at the store, at the house. They came and picked all that up. I had to go get a bunch of x-rays the other day on my shoulder and my back and my neck, or my neck and my left shoulder, because I had been having problems with it bothering me when I lift certain things, and a pain on my neck, so anyway. They said something about a bone spur in my arm and arthritis. So, I think it's a little more than that, but maybe. I guess you get old, things just start falling apart and get worse.
Don't they,
Hey,
George?
Ian, how you doing today? Later on today, we'll be giving away a roll of Polymaker filament. I already got the code from Joel. And we'll be doing a draw on the Gotcha Pop machine right up here and see what we got going on. We won't be doing Ziltech this week. I can only give away 3 rolls a month. But that's where we're at on that. So, oh, wait a minute. Let me scroll up a little bit. I missed some people here. Here he is. Jack in the shop, what's going on? I thought I missed you. Hey, hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, right now I'm just printing on the bamboo. Printing out parts from the bamboo with one color on the external spool. And I guess I'll just keep the X1 carbon forever. Have no reason to ever get rid of it. Let's see, how do I get rid of that screen? Oh, there it goes. Now I got rid of it.
That was hidden away. Chat comes through quicker than you can respond to it a lot of the time.
Yeah, when I got this when I first got it done, Dan's 3D Print UK. When I first got it done, it had a layer shift. I tried to do a Dallas Cowboys great big necklace type thing with a fake chain all done out of PLA. It had a massive layer shift, and I tried something else small, and it had an issue. And then I printed the little cooler we put your can in, like Jack in the Shop did. I printed that without the Dallas logo, and then I printed the lid to it and the handle. Those printed fine. Then when I tried to do the next print after that, all over again, where it had the logo in it, then I had number 1 flashing red. And I couldn't figure out why, so I tried to recalibrate the machine and everything, and then it would go so far, and then it would just sit there and not do anything. Then I come to find out that cable that goes into the hot end that goes through the cable chain, it had broke out of the blue just from wear and moving. It broke. So I turned over the machine, unplugged it, cut the wire, pulled it out of the cable chain instead of taking the cable chain apart, and now I got a new one coming today. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the one and only Jack in the Shop. What's up, Jack?
Hey, how are y'all doing today?
Real good. How you doing, sir?
Here we are once again. Seemed like it was just 2 days ago. It was Saturday, and now here we are again.
Yeah, as you get older, the weeks just fly by.
Mr. Tony, what's going on?
Yeah, the X1C's never let me down. The AMS has let me down. That's why I'm printing with an external spool.
I've got 2 AMSs. I've got the original AMS that started having problems with the first slot, and I've got the AMS2 Pro. The AMS2 Pro's been good, but I don't have it hooked up right now because I'm just using the X1C as a single color printer for the moment. And actually right now it's got a clogged nozzle, so I'm going to have to clean it out again. Seems like it's clogging a lot here recently.
Yeah, check your fan on the hot end. Maybe it's got debris in the fan. It's not keeping the hot end cool enough. That could be causing it. Take your fan, hold it, blow it out so it don't over rev it.
Yeah, anytime you blow your fans out, you need to make sure you hold the fans still so they don't spin.
Yeah, back feed power to the control board and blow it, or kill the fan itself.
Yeah. Miss Betty Boo, how are you doing today?
Yeah, Betty Boo's my wife, Brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems really weird that I had fatigue on that cable after I put the canvas on it. But in the video it mentioned when you put that piece on the head where the 4 wires go into it, the 4 PTFE tubes, you got to turn the connector. You got to take the connector out of the first loop of the cable chain and run it from the front to the back to give it more room to bend. And I had that done, and I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. I got a new one coming.
He was talking about them coolers. I like these little coolers. They keep your
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I got a blue one like that, and the handle and everything. But I stopped the print early. I got up during the night to Century Carbon. I didn't know, what was it? It was doing a layer. I don't remember what it was doing, but I thought the print was done and it wasn't. And anyway, I pulled it off the bed and I realized the print wasn't done. I messed it up. So I got to reprint it.
I got a blue one that's got a smooth section up here at the top. I put the Cubs logo in it. I was doing a live stream last night, and I missed one of the questions. I was talking about how to add text to stuff like this, and there was another question somebody asked if you could do logos and stuff. I didn't even see the question till the stream was over, so I guess I'll do a video on that.
Okay.
Adding SVGs as a modifier part.
Sorry, I'm going to leave you two to it because and I'll go and get some rest myself, and I'll still be in the chat. So if anybody's got any questions, I'll answer.
Thank you very much for coming on, and like I say, we all wish the best for Matt and hope he gets better.
Tell Matt we're thinking about him.
Don't we all?
Chat right here. Here he is.
He is in chat right now. He's saying apparently they've promised him stuff. I don't know what, but I'm sure I'll find out soon.
Yeah. All right, take care and have a great day. Thank you for coming on.
No worries. See you next time.
Have a good one.
Share that link back out. But yeah, I was sitting over there in the desk where I was at. I kind of got tired of it, and I don't want to be there. And I needed to be back standing up where you can see what I got going on. And I can easily take this table and turn it where you can see my prints behind me or the printer. I can easily finagle it around. So.
Well, you definitely need to be active and be moving around, but don't overdo it. Be careful. So ease
Yeah.
yourself back into it.
Yeah. Yeah, things have been fine so far. If I do something I shouldn't do, my chest tells me, lets me know about it.
By that time, it's usually too late.
Yeah, usually. Well, I picked up my skill saw this morning, cutting some 2x4s. You know how heavy a worm drive skill saw is. So I didn't have any pains from that with my right hand. I picked it up in. I'm left-handed, but it's the skill saws are right-handed.
Well, I played around on the fiber laser on that live stream last night. I took a chainsaw bar. I went to the office and asked if they had any extra bars laying around. And they said they didn't use this size, so I took this one and I ran a couple cleaning passes on it. And
Looks amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got
Ready.
Santa Chris popping in.
Hey everybody,
Hey,
how
Santa.
you doing?
Mr.
Okay.
Santa, what is going on?
How you doing?
I'm in here in the shop messing around with some shopping bags.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
really nice, Jack. Thanks for showing it.
Hey, one of them bags, Santa.
So, got them started, but learning a little bit. I'll show you right quick. This is. I was doing this yesterday.
Getting some settings dialed in.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some settings in now. It works really good for the fiber laser on the black, but
Yeah.
then I got some red ones over here that I'm having to try to do on the all the F1. I mean F2. So that's kind of what I've been doing last there. And let me show you this. So starting to get a little color in there. I was hoping to get some more white, but right now it's kind of a grayish color. So
Got it real fast, don't you?
Did you burn many bags first starting out, trying to figure out your settings?
I haven't yet because I started out slow and I started out with little power, and so the first
Right.
couple I didn't have hardly anything show up. What I did do,
Well,
I've got.
do a material test on a bag and just be ready to put up the fire when it gets
Oh
too
yeah,
hot on
oh
it.
yeah. I've got got my fire blankets here, and then over in the corner over there I've got my extinguishers. So.
Well,
when you-
people that don't know Santa Chris, tell people who you are and what you do.
Well, I actually work with lasers. I've got a couple of 3D printers. I've got just bought a CNC, Genmitsu 4040, so I'm learning to use that as well. And so
I got a 4040 Pro. It's a good machine.
well, that's what I've got. I've got the Pro Max, and
Okay.
so I'm learning how to run that now. My background is I took some classes way back when for CNC, but the one thing that you find is it changes over time, and so I'm having to relearn that a little bit. And I ran my first piece a couple of days ago and had a few little issues with it, but I just hadn't got back out there to get back on it yet. But I've got the concept back down now. So, but as also have a show I do every 2 weeks on Monday night at 7 o'clock Eastern time called Santa and the Maker, and I've had Jack on there, and basically we go through starting out, where you were born at. We'll go all the way up through how you got into your first craft, all the way to what crafts you're doing now, and then we'll eventually get to the point where we talk about what do you want to do in the future. So that's pretty much me. I'm still a working man, work for civil engineering firm for about 5 more years maybe, and I'm gonna finally retire.
When I first started live streaming, I interviewed people all the time also, and then I got to where I was having trouble finding people, and I finally just gave up on it and just done the weekly hangouts.
Yeah, well, I mean I figure that's eventually what's going to happen as well, because I've been very fortunate. I'm booked all the way up through the end of the year basically,
Oh, good.
and so that part's good. But I figure within another month I'll have to start coming back in and asking people if
And
they'll
then
be on.
if you can't get them on live, if they're busy, you can pre-tape it and then run it as a premiere on YouTube.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
can just be in chat and talk to chat if questions
and-
come in.
And that may be where we go with it. I like I said, I've had pretty good luck with people saying hell, they do it so far. So all in all, I can't complain.
Awesome.
How can you say no to Santa?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and Santa just came back from school last weekend. He had Santa school last weekend, so he's got when he goes visits, he's got all these extra things he's going to start doing. And Jack, you might find this a little bit interesting. A lot of Santas use these orbs, and they'll put videos in it. either of the elves working or something like that. So I'm getting ready to do some of that and add that to my visits as well. So that should be a lot of fun.
Definitely like to see that.
So, well, we'll see how it goes because, like I said, I've got some work to do on it right now, but we're gonna revamp it a little bit. It should be fun.
Yeah, I got some things to get caught up in. I need to get an air conditioner on the house, buy my wife a new bed, and then at some point I'm going to either get a U1 or a Flash Forge tool changer. And I've watched everybody's videos on both, and I'm kind of wrestling with the thought of which one do I really want. I'll probably end up with a U1, but it's hard to say. You know, get the one that's fully enclosed, or get the U1 and put the enclosure on it and things like that. I don't know.
I don't know why anybody would want to buy you one.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
Or be forced to buy one by the person that's down below us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Betty Boop, I told you a long time, a while back, I wanted to buy a tool changer, but you're going to get your bed first. We're going to get an air conditioner on the house, etc., etc. But anyway.
I finally took the sticker off the bucket and I put me a Jack in the Shop sticker on there.
So,
Nice.
yeah, I'm printing off that bracket for it right now, Jack. So I should have.
So that top you bought at Walmart, it fits it properly? It's the right size?
Well,
Or does it hang out?
the rim that Santa's talking about printing right now, that rim is designed for that 58 quart Walmart cooler. There's two models you can get. One is the rim for an IKEA bucket, and I don't like the style of that IKEA bucket. It's got a weird indentation right here in the front. I like the Walmart style better, and that Walmart bucket was $6. So,
Did that come off easily? Can you show it to us?
oh yeah.
Yeah, it just pretty much lays up
You
there.
can tip it back, or you can just pick it up.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what shape it is. Oh, I see.
And there's the
Okay,
rim. I think.
rectangular. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about printing right now.
Cut out in the back, so you can just slide it right over those hoses and cables.
Well, I know what I could do. I guess I could.
U1. The top of the U1 has some screws right here, and there's some rubber grommets on the screws. For the Walmart design, you take those little rubber rubber covers off, and it's got feet that sits right down in there. So it holds real good and tight, real good and snug.
Yeah, PC Van Lit, they changed that in the firmware where it poops in the back now, and you can have there's a poop chute you can print out. It no longer purges in the front by the fan, but when it does purge in the back, the fan pauses, just for giggles. But they have fixed the problem.
That was the reason I ended up not going with the Creator 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the AD5X, but when I was looking at the U1 versus the Creator 5, I didn't like the idea of it falling off the side to begin with. And
Yeah.
I didn't like that, but the bed size was what really drove me towards the U1 more. It's a little bit bigger of a bed size.
Yeah.
Not much, but a little bit. But sometimes that little size comes in handy because I've got a lady that gets 3D printed parts from me, and she'll take them and she'll make silicone molds out of them and do resin art. And I just finished printing that right there. She loves to print, so she's gonna make some resin molds out of these letters and do some resin art. So I gotta tell her until her leaves are done.
What part of the country you live in, Chris?
I'm sorry.
What part of the country you live in?
I live in North Carolina. I live on the eastern part of the state. I used to live in western North Carolina till 6 years ago, and moved here, and we love it here. But the crazy part was living in the mountains, we had the snow and all that you worried about. And when I first moved down here, people were like, "Why did you move from the mountains?" Well, it's no different. You where you get used to versus where you live. And so when we moved down here, the first thing we were concerned about a little bit was hurricanes, because we'd never been through one. And so was it last winter, I had 17 inches of snow in my yard, And
Oh, wow.
then where we grew up, Rutherford County, Lake Lure, Chimney Rock area that you may have heard about, may not. That's where the hurricanes hit. That's where Hurricane Helene hit and wiped out half of the town. And I'm like, that maybe it's us. Maybe we did something. But yeah, it was interesting to have 17 inches here and them have all that damage up there.
Where I live at, there's never snow and nothing ever happens here. And it hardly ever rains.
So, well, I
And-
can't say that we've had a ton of rain the last probably week.
I walk out front and I got a big mountain right in front of me, but it's nothing green. It's
Yeah.
just everything's dirt. Live in Vegas, so.
Well, it slapped hard yesterday for a.
Hey, Red Light, how you doing, buddy?
Long, but
Yeah, it stormed yesterday here and had some flooding down at Atlantic Beach I saw, but other than that, I don't know what if we had any real damage. So.
after the rain passed by yesterday, I took and converted my CNC router to a plasma, and I knocked out some more of these hand saws. I got to get the wires wrapped around them. I sold 2 on Etsy, so I got to get these finished up, packed up. One of
Amazing.
them getting the laser engraving, one of them ain't.
Beautiful.
So I got to get them shipped off Monday.
Yeah, I've got 2 saws in here. I just got a 200 and 300 millimeter lens for the 30 watt, and I'm gonna try to do a little engraving on some hand saws too.
I like my 300 millimeter lens.
So, well, the only thing about this only being 30 watt, I'm a little concerned about the 300 millimeter as far as how much I'll actually get, especially on the outer edges. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
It'll be slower, but it'll still do it.
Yeah. Well, they actually argued with me when I ordered them. I ordered the 200 and 300, and they sent me an email back and said, "You really seriously want the 300?" I said, "Yeah, I want 300. I want the size." And they were like, "Well, it's not really, great for that kind of machine," because I sent them all my information. I'm like, "Just send me the and I'll figure that out from here." So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did the chainsaw bar on yesterday, was that 300 millimeter lens.
That looks amazing. Yeah, I haven't used my fiber laser in quite a while.
A couple of cleaning passes and knock that out real quick.
Doing good, Red Light. Why don't you pop in if you got a minute? Love to chat with you.
I was on the live one time, and they was asking, I had mentioned doing a cleaning pass before you do the engrave on the circular saw blade. And one fellow chimed in and says he does some circular saw blades, but he's wondering why we've done a cleaning pass. Well, if you don't do a
Yeah.
cleaning pass, you don't have a good solid surface to work on.
Yeah, any kind of debris will be on it. Oils, anything could be on it. You definitely got to do a cleaning pass first. Things you can't see are on it.
Things you can't see, plus doing the cleaning pass actually gives you a brighter surface to work with initially. You can have a good bright background.
Let me grab something I wanted to show you guys.
It'll actually make the engraved show out a little bit better.
well, as you know too, Jack, you can see right over my head here. Those 2 saw blades, and if you
Yeah.
get new saw blades, they're going to have a coating over them. You got to get that coating off, or you'll end up just having a mess anyway.
I don't know where my other saw blade is. This saw blade didn't have that coating on it,
Uh-huh.
but that other one I did, it had that coating. And I ran 2 cleaning passes, and you just peel it off.
Yeah, well, the problem I found is whatever, my wife bought some from Amazon. They were some cheap ones, of course, but you got a 10-pack, and when I would run the first cleaning pass, it would darken some areas and lighten some areas, and it would actually etch a little bit down into the metal. So then I'd have to go back, and what I started doing was and I'd run one light so that it would pick a lot of that stuff up. I'd have to clean it off with a cloth and all, put it back in there a second time with another light pass to get most of that off. And then when I did the real cleaning pass, it would clean the whole thing fairly well.
Hey, Dan. Yeah, I done some rearranging. I took out 3 trash cans full of stuff. 55-gallon trash can full of prints, resin prints, FDM prints, and then other stuff I had underneath, a couple tables, stuff I've had for over the years, old printer stuff. And hey, Ventari. How you doing, Steve?
Mr. Steve, How's it going?
Steve's been putting out a lot of really good videos lately on his,
He had that here,
his
man.
CNC. I'm trying to think of Onefinity.
Onefinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he when I bought the Jinmitsu, I'd run it a time or two just practicing with it again with it, and then I saw that when he had his background, I was like, oh, that's awful tempting back there now.
Chris wants to know, Jack, can you post the
And
link?
send it to Jerry the link. Oh,
Oh, the Walmart tote. Okay.
let's see. It don't make a world. I pulled it up yesterday for somebody else.
Yeah, I had a bunch of my metal business cards that I used my fiber laser and engraved on a long time ago. I wanted to show them to you guys. If you hadn't seen them, I don't know where I put them. I threw so much stuff away, but I kept them. Not something I would have got rid of.
Yeah, that's still kind of a gray color. Try it again.
I just put that link in private chat, Jerry.
All right, thank you. You grab it. And that link will talk about which tote to buy, right?
That link is for the rim to print.
Yeah, but I think it says Sterilite 58 quart, doesn't it,
Yeah.
on the name? So that's the one that's he's got, and I just bought.
All right. Oh yeah, there's a Walmart link in here. I'm looking at it under description about the. Yeah, it says which link.
It's already in there. That's good.
Sterilite 58 quart. Yep. Thank you for posting that.
Like I say, I like the Walmart version better than I do the IKEA bucket.
Pop 3D, if you can just put in Santa's laser engraving, you should see it. I think it's Santa's laser engraving 1 on the YouTube.
Hey Kilroy, how you doing today?
Ow.
Haven't seen Kilroy on here, Al, in quite a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a lot more to throw out here. I'm just gonna go through my hobby room and try to clean it up. Well, there's a lot of boxes actually I haven't went through, but 3 trash cans is a lot of stuff to get rid of. And I got a bunch of boxes and some stuff I've had just underneath the counter. You know, things get in the way, throw it in the box and forget about it. Need to go through all that. If it isn't relevant to things I'm doing now, then it needs to go. And most of it's not sellable, so that'd be nickel and diamond things. But if you were my neighbor, you'd probably like it all, but you're... Anyway. When I dumped all those prints, I was thinking about, well, when I was a kid, I would have probably taken the trash can home. Had all this cool stuff. You got the focus transmission fixed? Awesome. Yeah, EV Mux was screwing up this morning. When I logged in, I went for my intro video and a bunch of things I normally show on screen. They weren't even in EV Mux anymore. Excuse me. So I had to re-download them off my computer or re-upload them.
Appreciate that, Pop 3D.
Cheap CNC I can recommend, nothing big. Jimitsu 4040 Pro is a good machine. I'm not currently sure what they're going for. Santa, you know what they're currently selling for?
Mine
real
was
good machine.
mine was 8 something. I don't remember exactly the exact amount, but it was $800 something.
Be under $1,000.
Yeah.
Or you can start out with a little 3010 or something. It's cheaper. It only does really small stuff, but or 3018, excuse me. Another company contacted me the other day wanting to do a review, and their machine is a little bigger than a 3018. I forget the name of the company, but I'm not interested in reviewing for them. Because I'm way past those machines a long time ago with Jimitsu.
Depends on what size you want.
Not working last Sunday for meat or. Yeah, I got it to run out, but a lot of my stuff in it, they weren't there anymore. The videos and things or the intros, it wasn't even there. So I had to go drop them in my program. I just drag them and drop them in Easy Mux and put them where I want them, make another pro scene with them. But they were under layers where I had them under, let's see, under video clips is where I normally had them, but they were all gone. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, good. 600 euros. Yeah, it's a good machine. My 4040 Pro, I'll keep it. I never have reason to get rid of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kenny Sims.
Mr.
Hey, Kenny.
Kenny, what is going on?
Hello.
The one and only. Even though you Google my name and I'm not who comes up. Oh well. But I am making progress. So, got the belts on. I know you probably can't see it that well back there. But yeah, gonna put the A4TC on this. I'm not going index, I'm going A4TC. And again, it sets higher, so you can have the tool system in here. That's why it's higher than the standard 300Q. Anybody else?
Yeah, I just been throwing away stuff in my hobby room, rearranging.
We got an imposter in here.
No. Whoa.
You know, back in the 70s, I was in this church play where it was one guy was a news guy, another guy was Jesus, and I was Santa Claus. And guess what they dressed me up in? You know, I was probably 15, 14, in that age group. I was in a plastic Santa Claus outfit.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
And then after that play, they wanted me to go to a kids thing or something like that. All dressed up like, I'm like, man, I ain't going out in public in a plastic outfit.
Well,
you know, and I'm with a fake beard, and I'm only like 14, 15, you know. Yeah.
Red Light's wanting to know what printer you building there, Kenny.
Trident 300 by 300 by 600. Originally, it was going to be for the index, but until Nozzlegate happened, I backed out, got my money back, and I'm going to go A4T C, like I said.
Well, Kenny, if it makes you feel any better, this will be my 11th season coming up. And I've been professional for the last 5 years. And my very first year was my wife had asked me to be in a little parade. She was worked for a doctor's office. And so I was in the fire department. So I had my fire department boots on. I had one of those velveteen outfits that comes from the Walmart with a hat that was way too big. I had a fake beard on that sat sideways on my face. So I totally understand the first time you play Santa, it's always just terrible.
And again, that was back in the 70s as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then they had me in another play that we did at Yosemite, and we all were in purgatory, and we all died, you know, so we're in the middle of either going to heaven or hell, which I really don't believe there's a purgatory, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, but yeah, they had me play the character R.A. Tycoon, and what are those initials? Rat. I was basically a businessman that died of a heart attack. But yeah, I was in a few plays when I was younger. Matter of fact, my picture when I was in elementary school is in D.C. But I'm all bloodied up. I was in front of the student assembly in elementary school. I wrote a poem on the flag, So they took my picture, had me read in front of the whole school, and this was 1 week after a bicycle accident. I went to my hometown store, Clark's Drugs, to get a model. Remember models, cars? I bought a model. To beat a light, and this was in Linwood, California. Went to beat a light on my bicycle, going the wrong way on traffic. Bam! Package hit my face, and I lost control. Hit my tooth and everything.
Mm.
And that picture is in DC with me talking about the flag, and I'm all beat up.
Right, you're infamous instead of famous, then, right?
Well, I've been around. So, what do you think about Bad Santa? You think he did a good job?
Yeah, and the thing is of course you can imagine, you can see the stuff I have up here behind. I'm big time into the Christmas. I've watched all of them, and they all have a little merit to them of one way or another. Even the Bad Santa. I mean, just like Big Red One that just came out here not too long ago, and
Yeah.
everybody talks about the different versions of Santa Claus. So,
Yeah.
hey, I think I've
Yeah,
made it.
what I really enjoy watching, I've actually got my wife to finally watch it with me one time because she'd never seen it. She never saw White Christmas.
Oh, yes, that's a good one.
Well, she's from North Dakota, and she lived a little bit different life than I did.
Right. Well, we almost got the settings now. It doesn't look, it looks more gray on the camera, but I've actually
Hold
got
on,
white.
let me make you bigger. There you go.
So there, it looks
Oh,
gray
that's
on the
good.
camera, but if you're looking at it from here, it's got more of a white color to it. So I think I finally got that colored soft.
The red's a little bit more difficult than the black.
Yeah, because the black seemed to just go through very easy because there's so much contrast, and especially on the fiber. Now the red it wouldn't touch. The fiber wouldn't touch it. It was reflecting it back, and it did leave the slightest little. You could just barely see it if you got it turned in the just right, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't touch it. And I went up and down on the power trying to. I was even going to go at one point and make it black if it wanted to, just to see if it'd do it, and it wouldn't do it.
Bought another power strip for my garage, for my CNC. The one with the yellow cord was $2 cheaper than the one with the black cord, but I didn't want a yellow cord, so. And I found those pictures I wanted to show you. These were all done on my fiber laser a few years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice. What wattage fiber have you got?
60 watt JPT MOPA from Halcyon. These are glossy business cards. I forget my settings right now, but I did a video on it. And whenever I go to use it again, I'll have to refer back to my videos for my settings. I'm not sure if I have
My
them
video
stored.
to remind me of what I did yesterday.
Here's a really nice one.
That's nice. I
Yeah,
like
the one eagle that fell out of its nest in California died about 2 weeks ago. We couldn't save it. Now, here's what the business card looked like before the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some of those laying around here somewhere.
This one I stretched her face a little bit, but Wonder Woman.
rain.
Here's a cool one here. Anyway, I got a whole bunch more to go. I'll let it go. I'll just keep them separate on what I showed. And then my son bought a Freddy Krueger hand of some sort with knives on it. He wanted me to print him a hand so he could mount it on for display. So we got on Maker World and I found some hands. And this one was too small when I'd done a test print on it. So then I made one a lot bigger, which is larger than my hand. And then I was going to put a base on it for the third print in ABS. But then he realized that the fingers got to be together to slip it in the glove and then open them up. So then this isn't going to work. So I got a great big hand for nothing.
Oh, you mean for like a display? Okay.
Yeah. So I guess on the hand I've done a good job, right? Ladies and gentlemen, DeWitt 3D.
Mr. DeWitt.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Raj, thank you very much for becoming a member or renewing it. Thank you, sir.
Hello, guys.
Celebrating a 6-month membership.
Nice.
How you been, Mr. Tim?
Oh, I've been good. Been good. Starting to feel a little better finally. So, yeah. How you guys doing? How you feeling, Jerry?
Oh, pretty good. I'm driving. I started driving a week early. Had some things to do, doctor's appointment and stuff.
Ah, well, you know, you got to drive, right? So,
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, supposed to wait
Hey,
2
Jack.
months. I waited seven
Hey,
weeks.
Jack. Hey, Chris. Hey, Kenny.
Hey,
I'm just enjoying some Canadian poutine here. You guys know what poutine is, right?
no.
Whatever you poutine.
It's French fries with gravy and cheese curds.
Oh boy.
You missed a French fry half?
Something I shouldn't be eating, but every once in a while, you know,
You can hear your arteries hardening now, right?
pretty much.
Hey, Tim, you use EB Mux, right?
Yes, I do.
When I logged in this morning, I noticed that all my stuff, I couldn't click on it. When I went into my layers tab, all my video clips, they were all dead. They weren't there. My intro and all my stuff I keep in there was just gone.
I've been hearing a lot of issues with EVMux. Last week, I couldn't get on my regular stream. It would start to load, then it would crash, then it would start load. So I had to do a new stream, which is why I was missing a lot of graphics off my stream last week. So,
And I
weird.
used to run it out of Chrome, and then I went to Microsoft Edge, and right now I'm running it off Chrome today. I think.
Oh, okay. I've heard a lot of people on the EVMux group. I've heard a lot of people say I'm going back to StreamYard. There's too many issues with EVMux, but
StreamYard jacked the
know.
price up too high for me.
well, that's just it, right? It's all about, you know,
Money.
who wants to
Hey,
pay.
Printed Vision, how you doing?
So, yeah. You can't beat free, but at the same time, you know what I mean? If it's not going to
Yeah.
work, it's not going to work.
Unless you get enough donations come in to pay for it every month.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, between that prices that they keep going up on, and then YouTube changing the view
Yeah.
times and all that too. I wonder what's going to
Yeah.
happen the next year.
Yeah. Oh, Tim, I used your code earlier, or a couple days ago. I got on Polymaker and I bought a bunch of filaments. So I used your code.
Oh, well, thank you, Jerry. Much appreciated.
Polymaker sent me a bunch of filament. I got a couple codes from Joel, and then I couldn't hid the codes he gave me wouldn't work with the sale. So then I went back on the site and I bought sale items. I bought stuff where I paid for half of it.
Oh, okay.
So I've got, let's see, 10 rolls from Polymaker and 9 rolls I bought. 19 total. And I got 5 of them that are refill spools. Because I have spools around where I can take them apart.
Yeah. Was that was the back to school sale thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good deal. That was a really good deal.
there you go. Is your mic working, Kenny?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I'm just listening to what everybody else is talking about.
All right, and I seen you popped out and I brought you back in, so I wanted to make sure your mic was working all right.
It's fine. I'm debating putting on my skirts on early. So, I don't know. And I was going to go centralist, but I know Dave on his 2.4 had problems with his centralist. And I reached out to Killer Prince because he's my coach on this Trident. Not that he's built a version 2 yet. He hasn't, but he still knows a lot. And
Yeah.
he said no, he prefers in-stop over centralist because centralist can be bitchy. You know, you're always having to tune it. Tim, have you ever gone centralist?
I have. As a matter of fact, I think on my 4.2 I have over here, I think I did go sensorless on that.
Was it a pain?
Not really. It went well for me, but I have not fired that machine up in so long. I got to get on that machine again one of these days here. So, yeah. I just lost my window. Where did my window go?
I've got all these wired up.
Hey,
The
Tim,
wire I use on these poles, I had a fella, he found a cheap Harbor Freight welder on Facebook Marketplace, and he brought it to me because he couldn't get it to work for nothing. Well, I opened it up, and I looked at the wire he was using. He had that cheap Harbor Freight wire, and he had aluminum wire in it. I said, this is not an aluminum wire welder.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we fixed this problem real easy. We just make a trip to Lowe's real quick, and I get the tool, and I've been using this aluminum wire from my handsaw.
hey, Jack, guess what I got coming?
What you got? Oh, you got
I got a panda breath. I got a panda breath coming.
I seen a video.
I wonder what for, huh?
I don't print engineering materials too much.
I seen a video this morning about the Panda Breath. Some guy printed out clear sides. When he mounted it, it was up. The text was upside down. And isn't that wrong? If you wouldn't want the text right side up, I think he done it wrong on the video. I can't imagine they put the logo upside down. But
Yeah, I had a credit with KB3D. It's funny because I had the same problem when I built my rat rig. Like for some of the steppers, I had to go to KB3D because Flesh didn't have them in stock. Well, I had the same problem because I originally was going to go with the 3 motors with the screws already mounted. Now I got couplers instead since I'm going to 600. Anyways, so I returned them and I had a credit, so I used that. So I got a panda breath, and I also got another linear rail for my back because I had a problem with one of my linear rails. So that's why I don't have a back linear rail right now. As soon as I get that, then I'll be able to put the bed in there. And my bed is a 3D men's bed. Have you ever done one of those, Tim?
A which? Say again, a 3D?
3D or no, not 3D. R3. I think R3 men's.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, R is in Romeo, 3,
Right.
and then men's, like not ladies but men's.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think I have.
What I like about them is they're all inclusive, meaning it comes with everything. Where we're on my 2.4, that's a mentally, I can never say it right. You know, Rose. Everybody knows Rose. That's that. Anyways, then I had to get the heater. I had to get the, everything else for it. Where this is all the package.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I put a what's that tool head I put on my 2.4 the last time I streamed about it, and I still haven't got it up and running. The Jabberwocky. I still haven't finished that project.
I mean, I looked at it a few times, but I just can't wrap my head about getting one of those to ever walk these.
Yeah, it's on there and it's all hooked up and everything, but I've got to finish the wiring. So, and
guys
then
are-
the box turtle's done, but I don't think I'm going to leave the box turtle on it now that I have a tool changer, because the box turtle, like your AMS, right?
Yeah,
So,
yes, that's the name of the company. But yeah, my box turtle, I backed out of that project. I said, nah, I'll need it.
I think I'll just sell the box turtle off or something, because I can't see hooking it up again with a tool changer now, because a box turtle is like your AMS. You have to purge your old filament, rewind forward. So it's I hate to say it, but it's outdated already. So
Yeah. I had fun building mine, but I never got it programmed to work with a computer and Clown Hammer has it now.
Okay, and what I like about a tool changer, granted there's only a 4 nozzle. This is about 3 or 4 spools. I mean, complete spools.
yeah,
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Plus your purge tower. Yeah.
Oh, Jerry, guess what I got in the mail the other day?
Oh, good. Your canvas came.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But again, I have a tool changer now, but I think I'll use it even if it's for some content. I'll put it on the Century Carbon. So,
Well, I hope to get my cable fixed today on mine since I put the canvas on, and maybe I'll get a successful print.
yeah,
But
I am missing a box of parts.
Damn, Jack. What was that software you're using for your U1? That PAX? Is that what you're using?
That's the firmware, the PAX firmware, yeah, PAXX.
Yeah. And what advantage are you finding with that? That's what I was going to ask you.
I mean, for just general printing, not much. It does give you faster speed from your camera, on the internal camera, and
Yeah, the camera is actually clearer. I mean, a lot more crisp.
Right. I knew you'd said something about it, but I hadn't looked into it yet and had to think about it.
And you can SHN a few other things.
all that good stuff too. And I like doing that. I like tinkering with that stuff. So most
So
people don't.
So you can add things to it.
You can use the USB port in the rear for a second camera.
That I haven't done. I just hope Panapra's not a bear to set up.
all right.
Dang.
Yep.
Oh, the day I was waiting to happen when I turned 62, cats came and went a week ago. So that was good news.
Okay. Not black.
What? Social Security?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss printing a whole plate of parts. Glad I know.
And then we get that little raise every year, COLA.
Cola?
And I mean little. Don't know about COLA?
Nope.
Nobody. Well, you're Canadian, Tim. You wouldn't know about COLA.
Yeah, that's your
Oh,
insurance.
cola. I thought you said cola. Okay, as in
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
COLA.
Not
Yeah.
this one.
Yes.
Co-
Not the
COLA. Yes.
Cost of living something. Not sure what they mean.
Yeah, cost of living allowance.
Oh, okay.
I first learned about COLA in the military because you have that in the military too.
You're just trying to confuse this poor Canadian.
Yeah, it gets announced in October and then it goes into effect in January. And I'm
Yeah,
probably
Tim.
thinking,
Go ahead.
anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, Tim, you printed out like a zillion bags and 100 plates and the whole manual that was like 20 pounds. And I'm surprised you missed printing anything. Whenever I've had to print a lot of parts, I always forget something. Or actually, I don't forget. I print too many of something.
Yeah.
And then I wound up wasting a lot of time on plastic, printing too much stuff.
Well, I plate number 50. I was going to start putting the tire rims on the tires because there's a crap load of screws that go into those. And because I got the shocks and everything already. I got the back lights on. I got the front lights on. And it's not the next step, but I figure I'll get a head start on the tires, and I'll just do one of them on stream because it's tedious. We're speaking about probably 200 screws that goes into the tires altogether.
Oh, wow.
I thought I'll just get a head
Dang.
start on them, but I cannot find bag number 50. It goes 49, 51. So I obviously missed printing bag 50. So I'm going to fire up the printer and print bag 50. I can't believe I missed it because I was so organized with this. Wow.
You got everything in freezer bags?
Yes. Yeah. No, I didn't put it in the freezer.
Yeah. Well, that's what I sourced it in freezer bags.
I hooked the motor up and tested it, and it works. Pretty cool. It runs. So I was watching Canuck Creator. I don't even know his real name. What's his real
Taylor.
name?
Taylor.
I was watching Taylor yesterday on his stream, and you have to, I guess, calibrate the wheels front and back. And what a pain he had doing that. But I think I learned a little bit from watching him do it. So
Does that have rear steer or just on the front end? The front two wheels
Both.
only?
front and back wheels. They both
All
steer
four
in
in-
coordination.
All
with
four
one
in the
another.
back?
No, just two in the back, two in the front are the steering wheel.
Well, that seems weird because if the two in the very rear turn and the ones right in front of it don't, then it seems like it'd be dragging the ground.
Yeah, possibly, but it's the way they turn, because when the front ones turn one way, the back ones turn the opposite way to give it that pivotal. It's so hard. And
Okay.
if you go to his X page, he did do a video of just the frame outside. He was running it along the grass, and boy, does that thing move! Oh, it's fast. So, yeah, I can't wrap my head around the differentials. You turn one wheel on this side one way, and the other wheel goes the opposite way. I don't understand how a differential works because I'm not mechanically inclined.
Well,
So I just
Garrett.
trust that it does it.
Gears.
Well, yeah, but if I turn, you'd think if I turn this wheel this way, the other wheel would go the same way because you want it to go forward. But when I turn this wheel this way, the other wheel goes backwards. But yet, apparently with the differentials, it's whatever wheel has the most weight bearing on it or something is where it puts the drive. I don't know.
And then you got posse traction.
Oh, I don't even But I did do an extra step. In the front and back lights, I did add LEDs. So I have to wire the LEDs up. And it was an optional thing put in, but I decided I had the LEDs, let's put them in. So we'll work on that too. So, but,
Hey, Klondike, how you doing today?
Mr. Sean.
If you got a minute, Klondike, here's the link. Oh, you're on the road. Okay.
On the road, yeah.
on the road again.
Road again.
Okay, Willie.
Oh, come on. I know I have a Whalen shirt on, right? So come on, Whalen Jennings. Okay, I don't need to upgrade bamboo. I just want to print plate 50.
Yeah, I was surfing the other day on YouTube and I seen old Brooke and Dunn playing at the Opry.
Hey, Kenneth, how you doing?
That's what came up. Brooke and Dunn was Ronnie looks like he's getting old.
Oh, those guys are all getting old.
Hey, Kenneth, was it you that was printing the Betty Boop online? I asked you where it came from. On Facebook, I think that was Kenneth.
50, there we go. How did I miss you guys? There's no way I missed that plate. Let me check my spreadsheet. There's
Yes,
no way.
yes, way.
Because I even had a spreadsheet, and every time I finished a plate, I checked it off. Let me check the spreadsheet.
That is a spreadsheet on this Trident. I've yet to update it. Like when I was thinking about parts.
Spreadsheets are great. You got to update them.
Mog printing checklist.
But anyways, that's how my skirts are coming out on that printer back there.
You won.
Yeah.
Looking good.
I mean, you can do that like on the bamboo, but
Okay.
I think this is a lot better.
Dang it, it says I printed it, so I printed it. I'm looking. I'm going hunting.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
start
maybe
printing your set. You'll find the old set.
And I would say with all the printers I've owned, that's been the best.
Are you on?
Do you want?
Yep. I don't even fire up the carbon anymore. After I put that canvas on, and it started messing up with the sticky cuts and all that, and there were people crying and whining on Facebook. It's just been sitting back there.
When I got the U1, I ended up pretty much my 85X now is just for single colors most of the time. I may
Yeah.
do 2 colors and that be the max.
That's what I do with my K2. I mean, the K2 came with the color the same thing like a bamboo, the K2, and I started having retraction issues with that one. That's one thing about these, filament changers. They have, a lot of retraction issues.
PC's got some advice about your skirts here. Not to mount them.
I knew I printed it.
Found it.
Found
It
it?
wasn't in the box it was supposed to be in. Whew.
I am going to inverted it on electronics,
Now where did I put the other wheel?
and I know you're supposed to use din rails, which I'm going to, but there's my I glued it together just so for me, because this comes in 4 quarters, in other words, four individual pieces.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so the electronics will go like that, and that way you don't have to flip over the thing like I do on my 2.4.
He did reverse electronics, inverted electronics. I like that.
Yeah,
I
I learned that from Killer Prince.
Yeah.
On his stream.
That's what I did on my side end. Yeah, that's really handy that you don't have to turn the machine over.
Yeah, I had a problem on my bamboo the other day. I had a homing problem when I was trying to print. I had a good print come off of it. I've never had this error. And it took me about 20 minutes, even after seeing pictures, to realize that I had debris that fell down one of the holes on the base. When it came down, it pushed the bearing up. And I couldn't home properly, so the bearing was too high. So I took a little pair of pocket pliers, what do you call them? Channel locks. And I squeezed it back down, and then it worked fine.
And then there's my blowgun, like you got from Walmart. There's my blowgun.
Cool.
But mine does both. It sucks and blows.
Well, yeah, that's might come in handy. Nice.
It might come in handy.
Well, if it sucks and blows both, best of both worlds.
Uh-huh.
You know what I saw? I saw a video where somebody used their blowgun that sucked and blowed. They 3D printed a piece that went over the blow end, and they used, or the suck end, sorry, and they used that to suck the air out of filament bags to airtight seal their filament. It's pretty cool.
Kenny made those comments. He knows how my mind works.
I know how your mind works too, Jerry.
Anyway,
I went through the route of those bags, and they never worked that great for me.
Oh, okay, yeah. They end up cracking and they end up leaking, but if you need them, I don't need them because of the climate we're in, right? So
my humidity's pretty high right now. In my room here, it's 32%.
oh wow.
I'm 51% right now.
Well, I've seen that down in the wintertime as low as like 17 or 18.
Yeah, no, I'm pulling 64 right now is what I'm pulling. But what I just realized a few minutes ago, for those that don't know, this is a 10 by 16 storage building that I took and insulated and put the walls up and everything. And so my exhaust system is over in the corner. You can just barely see it right there. That's the exhaust that goes out. And I've run it most of the afternoon today, and I have a mini split that's over here that I just put in 2-3 weeks ago, and then I can use my remote control as a second thermostat. And right now the thermostat, it's pulled enough of the heat from up top down that it's showing 80 degrees right here. So that fan is pulling enough.
You mean like this?
That exactly like that one. Yep. Yep.
I got a mini split right up there.
So,
But you can't see it, but it's right there.
so it's pulling. So that means it's pulling air in from probably the doors and the windows, and then pulling a little bit of that air from up top too. So that's something I'm gonna have to kind of figure out next on this building. But
I mean, here in the biggest valley, there's no secret we have triple digits.
yeah,
I mean, it can be 120 during the middle of the summer here. I've seen it go to 120.
yeah,
And so yeah, and this thing does great, but during summer I don't turn it off.
yeah,
I just let it run through the night because I don't want to come in here and it be warm.
yeah. Mine runs all the time as well. But the thing is living 45 minutes from Atlantic Beach, I've got that humidity coming in. Now, if the wind's blowing, it's not too bad, but the humidity pretty much just settles in here. And Jack, where he lives at, he's got the same kind of issue. It's just it gets humid in North Carolina.
Back around 2006, I worked for a company called Able Body, which is out of Clearwater, Florida, or was at the time, which is a staffing, basically construction labor staffing. And when I got out of my hotel to go to a store across the street in Clearwater, Florida, oh my God. I wanted to die.
Yeah, you can almost chew the humidity here sometimes.
But we got to go to the.
Bad in Florida too.
But me and the other guy that was there because we were there for corporate training. But me and the other guy, we did get to go to the original Hooters in Clearwater. Boy, that company sure has gone down the hill.
What's that, Hooters?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place out on Tropicana next to that baseball stadium called Hooters with a different hotel behind it. But online, they're advertising as something completely different, and they're scamming people. You
Yeah,
book, you come into,
I've seen
come into
that.
Vegas, and it's like it's not even the right place. So I'm sure the city's pretty upset that that's happening because it's right next to the brand new baseball stadium that's being built. That hotel we're talking about.
Actually, that's not city right there. It's county.
Oh, okay, county, yeah.
City
That's far out.
stops at Sahara.
Yeah. Here you go. Hooters is an owl museum. Yep. Yeah, I live in a county here also. I'm not in the city. I'm further up on the mountain.
And I live in Henderson where we got our own stuff. Our own police department, our own maintenance, fire department, everything. I love it. I mean, it was nice living in Vegas when I lived in Vegas, but, actually, I don't think I really ever did live in Vegas. I think it was probably like paradise is where I lived.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I've always pretty much lived in a hotel down by the federal building one time on my strip.
You get in your car, truck, and go drive, and everything's all connected. So it ain't like you're leaving one place and there's a big gap, and then you come to another town or city. It's all one big area inside the bowl of mountains.
There's a gap when you go to Boulder City.
Well, yeah. You got to go up, take the highway and go up and around the corner.
And yes, they're still out there.
All right, well, I'm gonna get on out of here. I gotta run upstairs and check my U1, see how it's going and that kind of stuff. So
Hey, say hi to Rudolph for me.
sure will. So
Thank you very much for coming on, Sam, and you're always welcome.
I appreciate
later.
you letting me come on for a little while. Y'all take care.
Have a great day, sir.
Well, I said I was gonna get off.
Top right
There
corner.
it is. I'm trying to get out of there. There it goes.
Get that CNC running.
Santa says he's trying to get off.
Anyway. Womp,
Get it?
we got a button.
Get it? Santa says he's trying to get off.
That was well deserved.
We're off the invite link. Anybody else wants to drop in?
Oh, this is a pain.
Hey, Dave Gatton, how you doing, Dave? Hope you're
Mr.
having a
Gatton,
wonderful day.
what's that way? I saw that.
Yeah, I got a mini split in my future at some point. I doubt if it'll be this year. I'll probably do it before next summer gets here. I got too many things this year I got to get done. Put one in. Anyway, anybody in chat have any questions or comments? Or I see we got one comment. Loopy Lou says, "Kenny, that's a family show." Yeah, I know. We fringe on the edge of things we shouldn't talk about sometimes. Had enough. Okay, how you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. And I've been in a standing position. I'm going to do it for a whole 3 hours today. I need to buy me a draft chair. It's like my other chair, but it sits up higher and has a ring around the bottom to put your feet on, because I'm in a higher position now. Yes, Jerry's on location. I just moved my room around and took out 3 55-gallon trash cans of stuff, dumped it in the garbage. Fine. Change stuff here. Here, I'll show you a picture for those that are just coming in. Need to move my share screen.
Give me all your love, all your hugs and kisses, Steve.
Yeah, here's what I ended up doing. Here's where I'm standing at right now. And that's on the other side of my 3 monitors I got set up. I had to put my big Zeus monitor in the corner because the way it's designed it'd fall off if I put it in front of me. So, anyway. And there's one of the trash cans full of stuff I threw out.
Oh, this is a family show. I see that.
Oh, that was Angelina Jolie. She's painted with gold paint. So that's fine. Anyway. What a day. Let's see, 127. In about a half hour, we'll give away a roll of pollinator helmet. But I know something we can do real quick. Let's see. From Hy-B 3D, my gotcha pot machine, but I printed especially for giveaways. You take a coin, put it in, grab a ball, and see what we give away. And I didn't drop the ball. Put another coin in. And I didn't drop a ball. Let's bring it closer. Figure out what's going on with it. You get a coin out of the back. Maybe that'll fix it. Nope. Well, that sucks. What's going on here? It ain't working, Jack. Uh-oh. When I tipped it over, I lost all my coins. I had the coins in my tray, and when I tipped it over upside down, they went up inside the machine somewhere.
Oh. I'll
Here's
take
all
that
the-
apart and empty it out and put it back
Oh,
together.
wait. They're still on the bottom. They were just in a different corner. To get all those coins out of there.
Dave said unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah.
That thing's giving me PTSD.
Ta-da! We got a ball.
That machine right there, is giving me PTSD.
Let me see what the ball says.
Surprised you don't
And
ask me to explain.
It's a number 4. But I gotta go look up my other pad to see what a number 4 is. I don't remember. One
Number
second.
4, probably the free golf clubs.
Yes,
Or
sir. I did the PAX firmware on that U1. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Let's see. Got my pad here. Let me see what number 4 was. Number 4 is try again. All right.
Free spin.
Put another coin in. Let me
Number
change
4.
screen. And this time, it is a number 1. It's the womp womp. So, nothing this week.
That thing's
That's
rigged.
Two
So
more
you're not
balls
gonna
now.
you're not gonna ask why that machine's giving me PTSD?
Why is he giving you PTSD?
Back in 2005, when my stepdad passed away, because my mom was already gone, 3 of us, me and my 2 sisters, got an inheritance, of course, from them dying. Anyways, I decided with my money, I was going to get into vending.
Oh,
It's those double head quarter machines.
Mhm.
I got ripped off. I'll just cut to the chase on that story, and I got ripped. I mean, I had 50 machines, but I got ripped off. My locator ripped me off,
huh.
meaning he stole money from me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And then I eventually just started putting my machines up on Craigslist and started selling my machines. So people
I
only
think
wanted selling, I mean, because they were double head machines, like one by the other, and they're just a quarter thing. And I even had a little charity thing, sticker, that the location would get this is something I should have done better with that money.
And since I've been doing the drawing and everything every week, here's how many balls I went through. And I've given away 1 sticker pack and one $20 Amazon gift card. That's all that came out of it so far. Well, here's a couple of vases I've showed you before. I got off Maker World, came out really nice. Missing some Polymaker filament. I think that's the Makita color. And here's another one where I ran out of red filament, which was Zombie Hedgehog Red. And then I just changed colors.
What are you putting, Jack?
I am designing a hub to go on an axle to hold a tire, so I can. I'm designing a powered kayak cart using a Power Wheels motor / gearbox assembly.
Okay.
This is what I've gotten so far. It's the gearbox and the motor.
When I first seen that, I thought of Star Trek.
But I printed the little part right here to mount the motor to the rail. Got this hub printed. Now I'm printing the hub for the other side. And on the back, I'm going to put a back plate on here. It's going to hold an M18 Milwaukee battery and a speed controller to control this motor. And it's got a little remote control on it. So you can just hang on to your kayak and have a little remote control and get your kayak from the vehicle in the parking lot down to the beach. Got a friend at work. He takes his kayak out to the ocean a lot. He's wanting me to design him something like that.
Deal appears. Yes,
He's never built one powered.
Yes, it's on Amazon. And where I found the eggs at was from Jack in the shop right there. He sent me his link, and those are the ones I bought off Amazon.
Oh yeah, those.
Huh.
My
Rick.
my gun machine is buried in filament right now.
Yeah, when I first seen the machine, everybody's printing them and They're talking about putting them in businesses and you can make money
Yeah.
on them and do this and do that. Come on, it's plastic. The first kid that loses a quarter and it gets jammed is just going to turn the handle all the way around and break the machine or push it over and break it. It's a fun novelty to have at home, but not to put in a business.
Right.
Anyway, I was trying to find a reason. Go
I
ahead.
saw one fellow say that if he turns that handle back and forth 3 or 4 times, one of those eggs will fall out. I have not tried it yet. I need to.
Yeah, I wouldn't put anything like that in a commercial setting where the public can get to it. Hell no.
Yeah. And just, you grab the grate with your hand and you just pull it apart instantly.
Mine ain't doing that.
I gotta do some novelty for this holiday season. God, man. I mean, today's what? The 22nd of August.
Already.
It's crazy how fast this has gone.
We're putting up a Christmas tree next week.
Well, in a few years, I'll be up in Boulder City.
You're moving?
When that day happens, yes.
Mm.
Boulder
Here's
City.
something like,
Jerry knows what's in Boulder City, I hope. He knows.
goats in a cemetery.
Yeah, it's the Veterans Cemetery.
Oh,
I read that years ago, Jack, but I need to change it. Who remembers a sci-fi movie that when somebody falls in the movie, they said your journey is over? I forget the name of it. Anyway.
oh, what is that?
A long time ago for $20.
What is that movie? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts now.
They had all young people in it. And I'm trying to think. I forget the name of it.
Yeah. Oh man, Jerry.
It made like 3 or 4 seasons. I forget what it was called.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, that's one thing good about getting older and getting forgetful. You don't have to have a million different channels like HBO and Amazon and Netflix. If you wait long enough, you're going to forget what the show was about and you can rewatch it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching season 1, episode 1 of the Munsters last night before dinner. Just for the hell of it. I mean, it came up on my, because again, I have an NVIDIA Shield for my TV, which is, a lot better than an Android or Amazon Stick. A lot better. It's a Cadillac of that type of thing.
I haven't used them Fire Sticks in a long time.
Well, yeah, NVIDIA Shield is the best. It's like the Cadillac of TV devices. But yeah, it came up like the Munsters, So I watched episode 1, and it was commercial free.
No, it wasn't Final Destination. I just looked it up. That wasn't the name of it, but I can't remember the show.
Then we watched the Silo last night.
That was a good one again.
Is that the one where they hear buzzing? No, that's not that one. The buzzing sound. Was it that one or the one after it?
This Silo is
That was last week's, Jerry.
Sims, which is my name. That black guy is Sims, and the girl, they're both get thrown the clinker.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen the newest one.
By Sims' wife, nonetheless.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on?
Where's your laws? No. Platform? No. I'll figure it out. Yeah, and then this. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
They need to bring season 2 of Pluribus around. I like Pluribus, and then Landman. They only did 1 season of Pluribus.
And Landman's coming back soon, hopefully. Oh, they're going to do another spin-off of what's the biker show out of California?
Orange County Choppers.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, they're spin-off of Sons of Anarchy coming out soon.
I don't watch on TV.
So he finally got off his butt and did some writing, huh?
Let's look good, Tim.
That's how many screws are in each of 6 tires to put the rims on.
All right, no spoilers. I won't say what I was talking about. with a buzz.
Yeah. So that's a lot of screws.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just one tire. So I got to
Yeah,
screw
a
all
couple
those
days.
in.
Taylor was working on tires a couple days ago. I popped in for a few minutes and watched him.
Imagine doing them by hand. No way.
All right, what other show can I screw up for you guys? I thought everybody was up to speed. Okay.
I don't watch
Okay.
TV.
I have also on this device watched season 1, episode 1 of Adam 12. There, I said it. Adam 12.
Okay, I found the show. It's called The 100. The
Oh,
that
that's
night.
right.
Your journey is over. The 100.
Yes.
I googled what sci-fi shows have been canceled that had a lot of young people in it, and then that showed me a list, and The 100 was it.
That was a good show,
I
too.
started watching The Institution last night, which is I think a last year's show. The Institution, where I guess a bunch of brainiac kids, where they get hijacked, and then it's a Stephen King movie or series.
All right.
It's called The Institution. Let's see what else. And there's that show that I've been watching a lot of Apple TV lately. Apple TV's got some good shows.
Oh, Cox got bought out by Spectrum, the cable company here in town, and they're I guess around a lot of the nation. They're now going to be called Spectrum. So no more Cox for me. I'll just be having Spectrum.
See ya. Don't let the door kick in the ass. I hate that company.
Jerry, think of what you just said and think of.
I know that's why I said it, Tim.
Oh.
I wasn't laughing when I said it, so yeah.
Oh man.
Any cable really is
Oh,
subpar
Russ.
to fiber. I mean, I know Cox has their version of fiber, but it's still probably shared.
Yeah, I'm
Gotta
still
be.
waiting for fiber to get up here. I called them 2 years ago, the company my son and my sister are with, and they said, "Oh yeah, we'll be up there by Christmas," and that was 2 years ago. So
They
Yeah,
didn't say what Christmas.
yeah. AT&T, it was Quantum, it still is basically,
yeah,
but AT&T bought it.
okay, that's
So-
the company I'm thinking of, Quantum Fiber.
Yeah, it's Quantum, but I mean, my bill still says Quantum, but AT&T owns them.
Okay.
Yeah, $90 a month, well spent. 2 gigs both ways.
Yeah, I picked up a landline. I think I told you guys about 2 months ago. For some dumb reason, I had an idea. I wanted a landline again, and I went and bought some cheap phones off Walmart, and I had it for a month. And you know what? I'm not ever using this. I'm wasting all this money every month. So I sent the phones back to Walmart, and I, got on hold of Cox and killed the numbers. So anyway, that was just a dumb thought. I don't know why I thought about it. And then my cell phones, I've switched over to T-Mobile because I'm with AT&T now, but in this part of town, I don't have very good service with AT&T. So I've got off my son's plan. I've got an over 55 plan because I'm an old part now. So my phones are in the mail. I got S26s coming out to replace my S23 pluses. So anyway, those should be here by Monday. The 2 phones, keeping the same numbers, of course.
I would never go back to the landline. Nope.
Well, my phone drops all the time. Drops carrier, can't hear the people. You're walking around trying to get service, and I've dealt with that for so many years. It's crazy. I'm close to Nellis Air Force Base, and I assume it's some kind of radar jamming. I don't know, but that's what I've always thought.
You know, they can send people farther into space than they've ever gone before. They can communicate with them on the other side of the moon, but we can't get clean cell phone signals on Earth. Right? Come on.
Yeah. PC Vanlet says, Kenny, did you mention going oversized on the Z for the Trident R2? Does it scale better in R2, or are you taking other precautions to make it oversized in the Z?
Wait, let me read it.
Hold it. Okay, let me put it back up.
I see it. I see it.
Okay.
Mission code. No, I just raised the Z. That's all I did. 300 by 300 by 600. And again, that was I originally was going to go indexed until nozzle gate, and now I'm going to go A4TC. I think it's a better project, and I think it's going to be more fun. I've even gotten in touch with the developer A4TC. He's on Discord, and we chatted. I mean, my rat rig had Bondtech in it, so it's not like they're new to me.
Yeah, I thought about looking at 3D sets the other day, considering building a model, but I really don't know if I want to get into remote control, for the simple fact when I built these 3 droids, I've never used them once I built them. They just sit on my shelf.
The truck for outside on asphalt does poorly. I mean, it does great on a living room floor, but that's a small area. Oh.
And what if you build it without the electronics and just for static, for show? Is that an option, you think, or not really?
What?
What if you built it without putting a motor in it and not the remote control gear? Just built it for show, just for what it is.
You could. You'd be able to. But my next 3D set is going to be a boat.
A boat?
Yeah, they have those boats. I want to build one of their boats.
You got that big pool in your backyard. You got a lot of room to run around circles, right?
I got a very big pool in my backyard. It's up the street a little bit, but I got a very big pool. I mean, it's going down and it's got a ring around the thing, but.
Oh, 1 out of 6 done.
Maybe I can be the boat that stands up. That is so sick. That one boat that stands up and the water goes down. You seen that on YouTube?
No.
It's on YouTube. You can probably see it now because the water's down Lake Mead.
Oh, that boat. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the boat it's straight up and down.
They left it in the mud and never left it there. Never did park service, never moved it.
Yeah, and then there was a guy that when the water went down got stuck in his houseboat, some old hillbilly or whatever, and Diesel Bros came out and pulled him out with the Rangers just sitting there.
Yeah, me or Kenny can drive to Lake Mead in about a half hour. He lives in Henderson. He's got Lake Mead Drive near his house. I live in North Las Vegas, East Las Vegas, where Lake Mead is near my house. 2 different Lake Meads, Lake Mead Parkway, Lake Mead Boulevard, and we're pretty close to the mountain, so it's about a half hour to the lake.
Have you guys ever met in person?
Our last?
Yeah, Kenny's been over here twice, and I've been once or twice, and I've been at his house twice.
Cool.
The castle. Man, I got so much stuff done on this house. I was thinking about the other day. We did the roof, we did the kitchen, we did the cellar, we did the tankless, the shed. I've thrown a lot of money in this property. The VA has been very, very good to me.
let me get something ready here. Okay, we're all
I'll
here.
get more next year with cola.
With your cola. Yeah, yeah.
Well, wouldn't Canada have the same? They got a type of Social Security.
Yeah, we do. We get old age and also we get our Canada pension plan.
Does it amount to anything?
Not really. Not enough to live on these days.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't for my VA, we'd be screwed. I mean, but it amazes me how much they give. You know, for a married couple, or just the VA, it's about 42 a month
Wow.
if you're 100% rated. And my sister and my brother-in-law in Boulder City, they're both Navy, and they're both rated 100. They're both rated 100%.
Wow.
So they're getting a double whammy. Plus, she's retired county nurse, so she's getting a pension from the county. And then she asked me about going to work part time. I'm like, hell no. Her going back to work because I don't got enough money. I'm like, they're bringing in 10 a month at least.
Yeah.
Well, she's bored at home part time, I guess. Give her something to do, but I don't know what she does at home.
Well, I would think with what's been going on with him that she'd be on board because
Film the giveaway time! Film the giveaway time!
Sorry.
he just got an angioplastic.
I just uploaded that and I didn't know it was automatically going to play.
But anyways, yeah, remember how he said he had that heart attack? Well, now because of that, he just had the end. Where they put the stents in, he had 4 put in.
Wes Jones.
That's for a commission piece for an Etsy sale. That's all they requested on there. So
What are you selling it for?
what? What was that?
How much are you selling it for on Etsy?
I sell these for $250.
Nice. Plus shipping or free shipping in the U.S.?
Plus shipping.
Yeah, being from if I was ever going to do that, I would always be charging shipping. No free shipping out of my no.
Sometimes I run a special for free shipping, but I haven't done that on
I mean, if
these.
they spend okay, let me rephrase that. On a one-off, they're going to pay. If they give me lots of business or they give me a nice order, I'll think about it.
But on these hand saws, I get these hand saws anywhere. I bought them as cheap as $5. I bought them as cheap as $2. Different yard sales and flea markets, and I paid as much as $30 for one. It takes me 3 minutes to cut them out. It takes a little bit of clear coat, wire it up, laser engrave it, sell it for $250.
Yep.
But that's my target audience of linemen. I couldn't just do a random Bigfoot design to get that same price for it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, lasers for me, just one day I decided, and I lost my interest. Yeah, because I had my Galvo sitting back there, the 120, and then I had a 130 sitting in the garage. Both gone.
There we go, guys. If you're interested in a roll of Polymaker filament, we're giving away 1 roll. Compliments of Polymaker will be worldwide. If you're in the USA, it'll be a $35 gift card towards filament, so you can put that towards a larger order. If you're overseas, most of it's just going to be for roll filament. I don't remember all the specifics, but it's a great deal. Awesome deal getting something for free. Anyway, just to hashtag Polymaker in chat. Once we have a winner, I'll have you say something in chat that you're here. You let me know your real initials, and then I'll give you my email. You can email me. I'll send you back a link and a code immediately. Good luck, everyone. And if you're here on screen watching, be sure you enter. Tim, Jack, Kenny. Oh yeah, when I was on Polymaker the other day, and I heard somebody talking about this in a stream recently, but when I looked, I couldn't find any gold filament on Polymaker. I looked everywhere. I found something close to it, but nothing actually gold. So I got on Amazon and I bought a roll of Arion filament that's bright. It's really bright gold. So I don't know
Yeah,
why gold's a hard color to make.
yeah. Polymaker does not have everything. I mean, they're a great company. Don't get me wrong, but they don't have everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the biggest, I would think. I I heard that there's a show coming up and they're not going to be there. I don't think it's Printopia. I think it's another one. Because, I mean, those shows are popping up right and left. And there's going to be one
Yeah.
in Orange County next uh, month that Steve Builds is going to be going to. Then again, he
Uh-huh.
can afford it.
We got 67 people watching, or 64 now, 16 on Twitch and 48 on YouTube. Please smash the like button if you're watching on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. It's free to do so, helps out the channel. If you're watching on Twitch, please give me a follow. It's all free to do. I just appreciate helping the channel grow by you guys being here, commenting, and coming on stream.
Also, tomorrow there's a couple of streams coming up. I apologize. I don't have all the information. I'm sure you can look it up. But this morning on Lee and Marie, it was announced West 3D is going to be having a stream tomorrow on Sunday. Besides that, on Sunday, we've got Steve Builds, which is the guy that designed the Trident boron. He'll be on around noon or 11 o'clock. Yeah, noon Pacific. And then on, we also got Killer Prince. He'll be on 6 a.m. Pacific. He is now stationed in Nebraska. So he was in California. Now he's in Nebraska at his new duty station.
Yeah, Killer Prince, yeah.
Yeah, nice guy, man.
Don't forget the Clack Shack tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
And Dallas Cowboys are playing tonight, preseason, second game. Last week they won like 17-7. They played Seattle Seahawks, I think, who was last week, and today I forget who they're playing, but I enjoy watching all that I can find. I found it on YouTube last week, and it was broken up with commercials, and I had trouble seeing it, but I'll try to watch it tonight.
Yeah.
And then Rich Daily Hobby Guy's on tonight later, probably with Patrick, where he invites people on camera that have different problems with their lasers, and he's inviting guests to come on camera to talk about it, different problems. And that's on tonight, I think around 5 p.m. Pacific. Hey, Moist Maker, how you doing? Alrighty, we've got 52 people entered. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Wow, is that going to stop?
Hit the button too hard that time.
Almost. Kenneth! Kenneth D, you're a winner of Polymaker. Please say something in chat, Kenneth D, 32374. And let me know your real initials in chat. And I'll give you my email so you can contact me.
Oh boy.
Bottom here.
At least one of us, Kenneth, is lucky. Because he's lucky on Lee Marie too.
Kenneth D.
He's up there.
Oh, Kenneth D right there. All right. I got you right here. Congratulations. Here are my email. Let me know your initials in chat. Tell me your real initials. KD, I'm assuming. Okay, Nikita. Sandy, want a cracker? Here. Good doggies. KAD. All right. There's my email right here. Shoot me an email and I'll send you back your Polymaker code and a link. Excellent. Go over here to my email. Got the code this morning. Let me go see where it was at. And thank you for the, once again, the $10 donation on PayPal. It's greatly appreciated. Oh yeah, Jack, IDC Woodcraft. Every time he comes on with his daughter Liberty, I always think of Liberty Bibberty, the commercial. It drives me nuts. I think it pops into my head, all the insurance commercial about Liberty Bibberty.
I usually type that in chat. Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Liberty Bibberty.
And they're not that cheap. We have the lizard. And then for the house, we've got lemonade.
Yeah, I've got Allstate on everything at the moment.
I've had Allstate. I've had pretty much all of them.
And then I went back to USA. Now I'm back with Allstate. And I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future.
I don't know. Should I build this or should I not? Should I stay or should I go now?
Let's see. Kenneth, you got a minute to shoot me an email and I'll send you back your link and code.
Should I stay or should I go?
Let's take a look and see what Tim's got going on. Anything you want to talk about, Tim?
I muted myself because I was drilling here and I didn't want to be a pain. But I'm drilling like 24 times 6 is 144 holes. Just drilling the pilot holes so I can make these tires. But no, if you want to see what I'm doing, I'm continue my build tomorrow at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Live.
I'll definitely be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Okay, Kenneth, I got your email. I'm replying to it now.
Oh man. It is warm in here today.
Canada?
It's warm in my house. Oh yeah, what do you mean Canada? Like, it's not like we don't live in igloos, Kenny. Contrary to popular belief, and we do
I thought it was all
have.
igloos and yurts up there.
All right, Kenneth. Congrats, Kenneth. I just sent it back to you.
We do get heat waves.
Canada?
We've been mid-20s lately. Fahrenheit,
Woo!
Celsius.
Very well.
I know. Compared to Vegas, we're the Arctic, but hey.
You know, they said something else on the news the other day. They said we're starting to turn into the new Phoenix because for years now, to save water, they're wanting everybody to rip out their grass, put in desert landscaping, more rocks. Well, things aren't cooling down at night like they used to, and things are just getting hotter and hotter, and they said we're turning into Phoenix
Yeah.
because of that.
We're going to be a desert. Well, isn't Las Vegas is desert anyways, isn't it?
Yeah, Mojave.
But there was a lot of green stuff here, there, and everywhere. And now most of it's gone.
That's where they bury all the bodies.
Vegas is trying to conserve water, so we save water from Lake Mead going down, blah, blah, blah. And now that we're saving water, they're giving us less water. So, whatever. I don't know. Time will tell what happens.
By
They're
then I'll be
building-
gone.
Aren't they building more hotels there too?
Remodeling.
Remodeling, yeah.
remodeling going on.
like turning the Mirage into the Hard Rock.
Isn't there a hotel there that's in the shape of a guitar?
Yeah,
That's
they're
really
building
cool.
now.
Yeah.
The way the shape curves, it's really cool. If you're way out by Mandalay Bay, you look down the strip, all you see is a giant guitar at the end. Because
Oh,
right
wow.
where the road curves is where that's sitting. Looks amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be the third location for the Hard Rock. Because originally it was on Paradise, and then it was on the Strip, on over by the MGM. Now it's at the Mirage. So yeah, it's third place.
I haven't been there in forever.
Hey, Vincent, how you doing today?
You're not missing much.
Yeah, I forget the name of the company overseas. He does videos every week talking about 3D printing and what's going on in the world. I forget the name of the company, but he was showing a video on somebody that had some sort of, I don't know if it was a guitar and it changes into a violin or something like that.
Oh, wow.
With the push of a button, it just expands out and becomes another instrument. I forget exactly what it was.
Like a
Yeah,
transformer.
I can't remember the name of the channel.
I will say, Tim, one thing about you Canadians. You got some killer comedians that came out of there.
Yeah, we do. I mean, there are some pretty cool comedians and actors. I mean, come on. Look at the Sutherlands, like, you know.
Well, I'm talking about Dan, you know?
Dan.
Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, yeah. Yeah. Jim Carrey came out of Canada. He was pretty good. In his day. In his day, yeah. I mean, everybody changes. You have Dan Aykroyd, you had John Candy, you know, Michael J. Fox. You had
Yeah, that company's out of Australia, the guy doing the videos. I forget the name of the company.
they probably had everyone pay to have the green stuff removed, then having everyone pay to put it back.
Well, let me go find it. Yeah, Howie Mandel. He's a Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. I was watching on YouTube one of the clips from America's Got Talent, but they're in Canada, and Howie Mandel goes, "Welcome to America's Got Talent," and everybody's booing him because he forgot where he was at.
Yeah, he's funny.
He can. I've seen him be a prima donna though on that show.
Yeah, I've noticed that in the way he looks at people that are trying to do things and kind of how he's reacting to them. I've seen that in his face.
I've also he did that to the guy that had that motorcycle accident that played Nick Nolte. He had him. Anyways, him and his daughter, you know, and I'm talking about the comedian, you know, that we're just talking about, you know, the Canadian guy. Anyways, him and his daughter have a podcast, and he was on a show and said something off the wall, and he didn't remember that he's got a little bit of a head issue from his accident.
Oh, Nick Nolte. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of an accident did he have? Not Nick Nolte. Are you speaking Nick Nolte or Gary Busey?
Gary Busey.
Yeah, Gary Busey.
Yeah. He had a motorcycle accident.
Oh, that's what. Okay, and I wasn't aware of that, and that's sort of why he is the way he is now. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's his face was being kind of this is a family show. You know, he forgets who he's talking with. You know, somebody's got a issue.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard, how you doing today? Eugene Levy and Martin Short are Canadian. Super funny.
And somebody just said SCTV will be coming on Netflix. That's cool. I grew up to SCTV. That was good.
God, I remember Martin Short when he used to do that little hair thing, you know, with his hair.
Yeah, he was like
little spaz.
Oh, what was his name? The character's name? I know exactly who you mean. Yeah. Eugene Levy. I don't know. You guys ever see the show down there called Schitt's Creek?
Oh, what?
It's called Schitt's Creek.
Yeah,
SCHITZ, Schitt's Creek.
yeah.
That was a good show.
Oh, and then you had the Tom Green show.
Yeah, Tom Green. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember Tom Green.
duct tape.
So yeah, a lot of stuff's coming from up there.
We do pretty good.
And then you got those two guys from Detroit trying to find treasure. I don't think they'll ever find anything, to be honest. Oak Island.
Oak
Oh, yeah.
Island. Oh yeah.
If something ever came out and they finally found what they're looking for, it would hit national news before the show ever aired and we'd all know it. They wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to keep it under wraps. I used to watch that show all the time.
That and Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, Skinwalker Ranch is interesting.
Sometimes.
Sometimes when we touch.
Some of their episodes aren't. It's like they didn't do anything. Oh, they stuck the drones up in the air again. Woo! Or they launched another rocket. And then you got the owner. And he's got all that money.
Well, I'm not there seeing anything firsthand, so you never know how much of it's real and how much of it isn't.
Well, exactly.
Well,
right.
You also got to look at it this way though. To have Travis Taylor be there gives it some merit.
But it wouldn't be a TV show without the producer forcing a little drama.
Well, I'm just saying, to have a physicist as well known as Travis Taylor, or that dude is highly educated. Like, I get a kick out of. He always says, "What is it?" We got a physicist here, and he goes, "What is it?"
Like, what about you guys? Ever watch those shows? You ever watch Storage Wars?
Yeah, I used to years ago.
Long time ago.
And then Pawn. What's that one called? That's done. That takes place in Vegas. Pawn.
Pawn Stars, they used to be on
Pawn
your
Stars.
A long time ago.
Like, do you think any of that was real, or is that all set up?
When it first started, yes, and or a year or so after that, no.
Yeah. Apparently, that guy Daryl Sheets that was on Storage Wars, he died recently.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
committed
know.
suicide.
Yep,
Yeah.
which was kind of sad.
Because he was being bullied or something, but
That don't make sense to me. You're an adult, you're being bullied. Just move on, get past it, get over it. But
exactly.
I don't know what kind of demons people have, or what their diet is, or what's going on in their life. That cause things.
Yeah, and then you got that big heavy guy with the hot wife. What gives with that show?
Oh, yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
Kenny Tim?
Hot ditzy blonde wife. Yeah. You can hardly speak English.
Yeah, well, he's German.
German, yeah. He's got that accent. You got to say, well, he must have money then. I'm telling you. Mind you, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? Look,
Right. Yeah, but she ain't bad on the eyes.
No, not bad.
I mean, Brandy was okay in her day, but eh.
Yeah, Brandy and Jared. Yeah, yeah. She was kind of a little hottie in her day. You're right. Yeah.
And then you have the. Oh, I got into it with the showrun, the main auctioneer guy. Me and him got into it on Facebook. I called him out about his show, and he didn't like it.
How you doing, Dave? Hope you're doing well. You're welcome to drop in if you'd like to.
Dave.
That's not the link. Let me delete that.
Oh God! Look who the cat dragged in.
Hold on just a minute. I'll share out the link. I posted the wrong thing in chat here. Glad I didn't hit enter.
God, I can't imagine doing 6 of these live on my stream.
And that's just what, one?
This is number 2.
And there's how many wheels on that thing?
6.
Oh, you're not going to work till 8 o'clock, all right. Well, enjoy working. I'm enjoying being retired.
I would put air shocks on that thing. Or, the little air suspension.
It has oil in those shocks that he built, but it's kind of odd how they work. He had to take them apart, take out the spring, fill them up full of oil, and screw them back together, and they kind of work.
The springs are in them again.
Okay.
The bag they came in, I noticed afterwards, the bag they came in said something about for these shocks, replace the springs. So I had to put the springs back in, fill them with oil, put the springs in, compress them, tighten them, and then they work fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so they do the job. I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So.
And its tires have inserts that go in them so they don't go flat.
Well,
like a donut in them.
These tires came with foam in them, so we're leaving the foam in these tires. The inserts, I believe, are if you print the TPU tires, you put the TPU inserts in them. So,
Okay.
Yeah, these ones come with foam in them, so they're
solid. With that being that long, it would be really cool. A semi tow truck like that with a working crane.
Yeah,
that would be sick.
You mean like a rotator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Pepe's towing on YouTube.
Yeah, I
well,
watch that show.
I kind of like what Taylor was saying in his stream. He's not going to put the camper on it, and I'm thinking I might not put the camper on it because you leave it as a flatbed, and you can strap things to it and tow things around, haul things around, make a little hauler. So yeah, you put the camper on it, and you're stuck with the camper on it.
You should have seen what Tripod had at Rocky Mountain. He was messing around with the earth mover on it.
An excavator? Yeah, an excavator.
Cool.
Imagine the first time Tim gets it done, set up a camera and film it, Tim. Because if you run it out in the street and a car races down the street and hits it, we want to see it on camera. While you're crying, of course, we want to catch that.
That would give me more views than I've ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how much of a heartbreak that would be?
He'd be on his knees saying, "Why, God?" and start hitting the ground. Why?
Yep,
Why me?
Yep. Then they'd, yeah.
I mean, that seems like that would be, I'm guessing, 800 to 1,000 hour project.
Oh, easily, probably when you consider all the printing time. Well, let's put it this way. Alone, I'm just going to count real quick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That is a lot of flipping time.
22, 42, 40. Each tire, just in the mounting of the tires and everything, 48 screws per tire.
If you don't have an electric screwdriver, it's not possible to build that. There's no way you could screw all that in by hand.
No way you would be able to. Well, you could.
Take you a year. Take you a year.
Oh yeah, you need an electric screwdriver for this project.
Because I was thinking about the other day, because this morning on Lee Marie we're talking about games like Far Cry and all that, and I was thinking about all the time I've gave in my life to Call of Duty, and what do I have to show for it? Season passes, they come up with the next one. Hell, they've been promoting the next one as early as I think April.
Wow.
Like pre-order. They want us to spend more money.
Yeah.
The next season of it comes out. They want us to spend $20 to have the add-ons. The game was already $100 for the year.
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a little bit of back and forth? So yeah, I'm gonna give up Call of Duty and spend more of my time on something like what you're doing there.
We go to Tinker Atlas. I haven't been there yet today.
Oh man, I need to do something with my Tinker Atlas.
TinkerAtlas.com, created by Thomas Maker Viking. It's free to join, but they need support to keep it up and running. but you can definitely go and join and post all your cool makes and works. And there's Thomas right there. I haven't posted anything on here in a minute. Well, scroll down here and see what we see.
And I could put my death racer on there. I haven't done that. Yeah, there's a few things. My Clint Eastwood, my Good, Bad, and Ugly. I showed you guys that a long time ago, didn't I? My Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, you can show it again. Got new people all the time on here.
But it's in the living room.
Okay.
I watched the Clint Eastwood movie last night. Huh.
Everybody talks on YouTube about how he directs. He doesn't say to the traditional director things. He'll go, okay then, or stop.
I like him. I watched The Mule last night. That was a great movie.
Yeah, I've seen that a long time ago.
Yeah, actually there's another one after that they did. Get off my lawn.
Oh, it was named after Gran Torino.
Yeah, that was yeah. And then I guess his son was in that one.
Yeah, his daughter was in the Mule. His daughter played his daughter.
Wow, what a concept. And I think he got his start. Wait, was it him or was it Jack Nicholson? That you can see him on an episode of Mayberry Art or Danny Griffith show. As an extra.
Oh, really?
I think it was either him or Jack Nicholson.
Did you know Tom Hanks has a son that acts?
Tom Hanks got a what?
A son that's a pretty well-known actor. You don't know his name much, but I know his face. Now he was in the Mule. He was one of the FBI detectives, or one of the detectives after him, and he was also in one of the seasons of. Did you ever see the Fargo TV show?
Force.
Yeah.
He was in one of those shows. Anyways, pretty
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay then.
My wife's parents, her mom and stepdad, at least that's what she's told me, is that her mom thought that Fargo was all true events just because at the beginning they tell you it is. No, it's
Yeah.
a made-up show, and that's the way they tell the story.
Yeah.
He goes, no, it's not real. It didn't happen. It's all BS. But, well, at the beginning it says it's all true events, and they change the names. That's just the way they do that show.
Yeah.
But no, it's not real. Not that it might be similar because of all the stuff that happens in the world nowadays, but
Yeah, like the season of Mad Men. He was in. I think he was in the last one.
Colin Hanks, okay.
Colin Hanks. Yeah, that's who I meant. If you look
What
at him,
happened to Sam Prentice? I don't know. Sam used to come on here. He's just been really busy doing content from places around the world.
Yeah,
And I don't know. Probably just really busy. I don't send out invites like I used to. I used to send out invites like 20 a week, and I got tired of doing it because everybody that normally comes on or knows that I do this, they know that I've always posted in chat, and they can just drop right in. So I just quit sending out invites.
Oh, I'm so tired. tired. Okay.
Yeah, I get like that. Then I found out it's because of the shot I got to do every Sunday. My Zep-bound shot. But
Yeah, I had like 10 X-rays the other day of my shoulder and my neck because I got like a puffy in one side of my neck, and when I was sleeping at night, something was pulling on my neck like a nerve. And I done something like 8 months ago. I don't know, digging or hammering something. I got a pain on my shoulder, and they X-rayed it, and all that came back was something about a bone spur somewhere and arthritis. That's what the X-ray showed. So, I mean, sometimes I'll pick something up, it's like, ah! And I got to set it back down so I get a sharp pain on my shoulder. And then other times it's perfectly fine. So I don't know. And my neck is getting better. I'm just glad I'm off oxygen, so that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
My doctor's mad that I haven't been going to cardio yet with some establishment where you go there 3 times a week for 3 hours a day for workout on everything, and they hook up you with monitors. I have a treadmill, an elliptical, and a bike. I'm not using them yet as much as I want to, but I really don't think I have to go do cardio to make up for this. I'm a very active person. So that's my opinion.
And you stick to it.
I gotta go to pulmonary early next month at the VA and breathe.
Oh yeah, that breathing thing I got, the heavy suck in it, and it makes the thing go up.
You know,
Before I went in the hospital and right after I got out, I couldn't pull that over 1,000. Now I can pull it up to 2,000.
Nice.
And I started back on my CPAP, and it's working fine for me every night. I think I mentioned that last week. Yeah, I did. So, and I don't have very little pain in my chest. It's kind of tight in here. Everything's kind of tight all the time.
and the CPAP's not that bad, is it? You get used to it.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
I put it on. It's like second nature to me. I put it on. And I don't even think about it. I put my water in the humidifier and
Yeah.
flap it in and go for it.
Well, I can go right to sleep with it. Where before I was having trouble for many years falling asleep, but with that I fall asleep right away.
It's just getting the down hose in the right spot. Matter of fact, that's going to be on a CPAP. My Trident is going to be on a CPAP.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least it'll sleep well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a sleeper. Because when I was ordering my index stuff, I ordered their CPAP one for it. What is it? 3:30.
How's your arm doing, Tim?
It's getting sore. It's starting to fatigue. So I can only do so much at a time. Pushing these little hubs into these wheels.
Project in Dad's garage. Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Hey
How
there.
are you doing today? Here's a link if you want to pop in and say hi. You're very welcome to. I done a little bit of rearranging here in my hobby room. I moved things around. Threw out 3 trash cans full of stuff.
Wow.
And my sister's like, well, maybe you could have given all that stuff to Goodwill. No, it's all 3D printing related parts and pieces and prints and nothing I could have given to Goodwill. And nothing really I don't want to mess with selling.
I got to do a good
You're not
cleanup
feeling
of these days.
I saw. Speaking of Goodwill, I saw a thing on them. That's not a very good company. So.
Well, if you go there, you don't worry about the company. Just go there to buy stuff or get a good deal on something.
I know, but they're undercutting resellers. What they're doing is they got people now that scan objects or go through objects and see. Can we actually keep this instead of putting it out on the floor and try to sell this to a different venue instead of letting the reseller buy it and then try to make money? The reseller, like, they want to make every last
Anything that
dime.
you give them, if you send them anything of any kind of great value, they'll put it on an auction site. Yeah.
I'm just saying, and plus, I used them when I was with Helix. I used them down in Arizona because they have their little labor departments where you can, hire people. And we had a utility solar project going in Agua Caliente, which is basically almost at the border in Arizona. Anyways, I was using them guys to help me recruit because all they really need is people to move the panels, girls to come and give the guys the water, stuff like that. And anyways, they wanted a referral from me from Helix that they did a good job helping me. Right after that, Helix gave me the axe because we were done with the project. And they laid me off again. That was the third time. And
Tim, you need any soap or anything to make those slip in there?
No,
anyways, they wouldn't reciprocate. They wouldn't give me a referral for, working with them really good on, getting those people hired and, processed. 'Cause that was a big project.
there we go.
But the one cool thing about going down there, dog, I got to go to a God, what was our electronics store here? Fry's Market. There's a Fry's Market down in Agua Caliente. And it's huge.
Fry's? You said Fry's?
Yeah, Fry's started off as a grocery store. And then the sons, when they got some money from their father, one of the sons developed Fry's Electronics. But it started off as, and there's a Fry's down in Arizona, Agua Caliente, and it's a huge grocery store. I mean, bigger than a super Walmart.
Wow.
I mean, flat out huge. Oh man, I guess I got a fidget spinner here. Woo! Come on.
Yeah, when I printed out the sides on it, I went ahead and did each one different because I couldn't make up my mind out of like 15 which I liked the best. So I just printed out 4 different ones and put in it. That way, whichever way you turn it, you're looking at something different. Anybody in chat have any questions or comments about anything? Would love to hear it. Got another. I'll be on for another half hour.
And I don't want to get no bugs this year.
Yeah, knock on wood. I rarely ever get sick. I don't ever get a flu shot. I rarely ever get sick. But now I'm older, things are just falling apart. That's life.
I'm actually doing pretty good. Just went it over.
Has anyone? One Raz says, anybody ever seen a STL file for a working slot machine? No.
I'm sure there's something out.
All my life I wanted a slot machine, the poker machine. And then when I had one 4 or 5 years ago and I got them working properly, well, now what am I going to do with them? And I wound up selling them. Because once I had them, it's like, I don't want them no more. Why do I have these?
Make money off your friends that come over.
Yeah, that would really be a bummer. You put a lot of money in it and somebody comes over, they win it. Like, well, you're not leaving the house. You don't get to keep that.
First roll jackpot.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't miss. I don't miss gambling.
Well, if you ever make to Las Vegas, there's or 7-Eleven anywhere in Vegas, Kenny, you can gamble. You never know what you might win.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know how long I've lived here?
Well, I moved here when I was 5, so I think I lived here longer than you, right?
Well, yeah, but
1970.
oh, okay. Well, my mom and my stepdad got married here in '68, so there.
Yeah, my dad moved here in 68. Oh, you know something weird? We lived in a little town in Nebraska called Murdoch, Nebraska, between Lincoln and Omaha somewhere. I moved here when I was 5. My dad moved out here to be a carpenter, and then we followed him 2 years later. What was odd is when I go to a map of Nebraska and I look at Murdoch, it's shaped like Nevada. It's really weird that it's the exact shape of Nevada, Murdoch, Nebraska.
I wonder if it's anywhere near PC or Killer Prince.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's in Nebraska now.
Cornhusker State.
Yeah, Yeah, and like I said, he just got his internet upgraded, so he should be fine tomorrow. Because the last two streams were not pretty.
Yeah, I seen him on Lee Marine. I asked him if he had a minute, if he'd welcome to stop in, and he said he would try, but I haven't seen him in chat.
He told me that as soon as he gets more settled in, he'll come and join us. Because
Right,
we chat on Discord all the time.
okay. Yeah, and that cable should be here today for my canvas and my Centuri carbon. So I'll have to take apart the cable chain and figure out how to run the new cable down to the control board, so I can try to get up and running again behind me. Do some more testing on it.
Wait. So the one that came with your upgrade didn't work?
No, the existing cable that's on the hot end that goes from the head, it plugs in. It's like a USB-C, and it goes inside the cable chain. Friction broke it. So after I only did a couple prints on the canvas, I kept getting an error, and I was trying to figure out why. And after eventually looking at it enough, I realized it wore itself in two. It just randomly happened to happen right after I put the canvas on. I think I saved it. I'll show it to you. Yeah, I saved it. Here it is.
I gotta get a new screwdriver.
This piece right here where it plugs in the canvas,
Oh, you got to be
the hot
kidding.
end. See, there's a break right here.
You got to be kidding.
And here's the rest of the cable. I didn't want to take apart the cable chain and try to fish all this out, so I just cut one end and pulled it out. But obviously when I put it in, since there's connectors on both ends, I'll have to feed it through there. Because here's a connector right here that goes on the control board. Then here's the one that plugs into the hot end. And rather than calling the company and them wanting a video and going through all that for weeks of communicating, I went on Amazon, and I forget what it was. It was like $10 cheaper to go on eBay. So I went on eBay and ordered it, but it still taking like 3 weeks. So
Crowley's really bad about wanting pictures and everything.
yeah. And I'd already had the machine for a few months, and I don't want to deal with it. It's a consumable, so they probably wouldn't have warrantied it. Anyway, here's how long the whole cable is.
Pretty long. The belts that came with this thing, well, that was actually from West Rudy, and those belts were so damn long. I feel like, and those belts are not cheap per foot. See, I'm done.
Is your little grill there getting hot, Tim? Getting
No,
warm in your hand or no?
But make sure before you put 24 screws in, you make sure you grab the right screws.
Yeah.
Okay,
I grabbed 12s instead of 16s.
Tim, where did you get yours?
My what? My screwdriver?
Yeah.
This,
I have that.
It's a Fantic. I got it from Costco, I believe.
That bends in two, don't it, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a red one that's almost exactly like that, a little bit shorter.
Yeah, from
And I figured-
Amazon.
Yeah, I have one similar, but it's a different brand. Mine's made by Skill, I think. And I'm like, why buy a Fantic when I have that one similar to that?
Yeah, I have two of them. I have a backup one here that's a little more powerful than the Fantic, but I haven't needed it yet.
Oh, speaking of Costco, yeah, we got something in the mail. They want me back. Yeah, if you're really new, we'll give you a $10 gift card. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, $10 gift card. Woohoo!
I was at Costco, the one out by Henderson by your house not too long ago, and every time I've ever went there, I've never once ever seen a parking lot, not that, the parking lot's always overflowing, constantly.
I know.
Impact, is that an impact gun?
Yeah. That's a 7/16 impact. That's what we use to bore holes in phone poles or power poles.
Okay. Wow.
Dad says 4 mm too short would cause me to have, it would cause me to have 24 screws loose. I have enough screws loose as it is.
They,
I gotta check the
Yeah.
other tire I did.
Now, does that have a internal battery, or can you pull it out?
No, it's internal. USB-C chargeable.
I wore myself out boxing up them two hand saws.
Should charge this. Yeah, I got panels coming. I got a few things coming for that thing. I got purple DIN rails for it. Yeah, those are high. The reason why my Trident purple and gold is those are high school colors. And I doubt I'll go to the next picnic. I didn't go this last spring, and I doubt I'll go to the next one. I'm picnicked out.
well, you hang out and talk to people you went to school with, and you eat some food, and that's it, right?
We used to have great live music. For the last couple of years, it's just been recorded. I mean, I've always said 2016 was probably our best one because we had probably a mixture of 4 bands that day.
Yeah.
And the crowd, and even my childhood pastor was there.
Hey, Jack, share your Etsy link in private chat, and I'll post it. People can go check out what you got going on.
I actually don't have a whole lot over there, but
Well, wherever you're selling all your
everything I
stuff,
do have is
share your links,
for
and
alignment.
people can check them out.
Let's see. Private chat.
I gotta go. You're
All right.
Oh, that's not it.
Yeah, no OnlyFans links. I don't want that one.
See my toe pictures.
Prop dude, how you doing, bud? Good to see you.
There it is. This one right here, I didn't get it lined up right. Kind of messed up. Lineman got too close to the edge of the saw and it cut his back off. So I took a flat wheel and I rounded it over a little bit. I don't think it's too bad.
No.
Here's Jack in the shop's Etsy link right here, guys. I'm gonna go check out and see what he's got going on. Does your Etsy store share a link to your YouTube channel or anything like that?
No. I sort of keep those a little bit separate. That's why I tell most everybody. My Etsy store is mainly targeting linemen. If you want to see other
Okay.
things I make, go to my YouTube. But my YouTube is primarily targeted towards makers. I mean, doing little demos. This is how you do this, vector editing and node editing. I've been getting a lot of requests for node editing videos.
Have you heard anything about Milmage and when they might be releasing the pro version?
They don't have the release date yet. It's still in RC. I think they're up to RC version 4 now, is the latest release candidate. They don't have a release date set yet. They're still working out a few bugs.
Okay.
But I've been using it for a couple months now.
Yeah, I watch all your videos.
I haven't even, well, I did go into Vectric VCarve today because that's where my files, or yesterday, that's where my files are for my hand saws. But everything else I've been using Milmage.
Yeah, I had a power strip on the floor here. It's a big, long black one with yellow outlets. I've used it for many years, and I'm plugged into one of my wall outlets. And I moved everything around, and when I plugged my computer or something back into it, I popped a breaker. My light in the living room went off. And I went outside and checked my panel, and one of my breakers are double throw. They're real small and it's double throw switches. I couldn't reset it, so I came in the house. I unplugged the power strip, then I could reset it, which is telling me there's something wrong with either the short cord on it or the power strip. So I went in the kitchen, I plugged it in, just the cord, then the power strip, and they worked fine. So I can't figure out what the hell happened. I got a different power strip on it now, but can't hear you, Jack. Or your battery must have went dead.
You moving around may have separated that short. It still could have a dead short in it when you move it in a certain position.
Yeah, I'll have to take the back off and see if I can see something wrong with it. If not, I'll chuck it in the garbage. I already ordered a new one. That's why
No,
I
I'm
got
going
the...
to go ahead and jump off here because I think my microphones are about done for. So,
All right. Well, you have a great day, and thank you for coming on.
See you, Jack.
All righty then. Any other makers want to drop in and hang out for a little bit? I'll be on for another 15 minutes.
Give my Fantic a rest, and I'll use my backup one. It feels a little more juicy. This one's called a Duratec.
How's your wife and son doing?
Well, they're doing good. They're doing really good. Maria went and had her eyes dilated today, so she's up having a nap in the room till her eyes get back to normal in a dark
right.
room. Because if you ever had your eyes dilated, it's not a fun feeling.
No, properly. No worries. We'll always be here every Saturday.
Yep, I've had that done. They give you the cheap plastic sunglasses, kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Folds over like window tinting.
I need to get an eye exam. And I think the ones you get from the VA, the frames, guess what it says right on the frames? Made in China.
Oh, really?
I'm like, come on, VA, do a little better.
Yeah, I
Then
don't think...
again, what?
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. It's
You don't
not
think
related.
You don't think you can get them made here?
No, it's something to do with China. I'm not going to make my comment. It's getting into politics, and I don't want to go there.
I mean, I imagine the lenses are probably from here. It's just the frames.
Yeah, just about everything in this country comes from China. And if it says it came from somewhere else, it probably came from China at some point.
Through somewhere else, yeah.
Yeah. I know there was a thing on 60 Minutes a few years ago where, I don't remember when I seen it on TV, some show, that there was some company selling stuff to the government, and it all said made in the USA, but they're buying it from China. When it came in, they're taking off the labels and putting made in USA labels on it, repackaging it, and selling it to the government. But I'm sure stuff like that, it just happens all the time
Oh, I'm sure.
for different companies, different things.
Have either of you been watching the Empitech machine that is also 8-head?
No.
You haven't?
What is
Well,
that?
they got the video with the 4 heads on the machine. I'm thinking, well, that eats up all your build plates. I don't even watch the video. It's got 4 heads on it, one in each corner.
Yeah, it's called the MX Pro. And for $5, you can be part of a VIP and get it for $500 when it goes on
Kickstarter.
yeah. And it is a reputable company because they've been around a while. But yeah, the girl, the Chinese girl, kind of cute, young. But boy, you talk about not being prepared. Oh, have all your friends.
Ladies
Come
and
and
gentlemen,
join
we've
us.
got Sean, the one and only Klondike 3D. Hey, Sean.
Klondike.
How are you, my
Late
friend?
river.
I'm glad to have you.
Yeah, I was on the road. At least I
On the
could listen.
road.
Yeah,
On
my
the
cable
road.
from eBay that I ordered like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, it's in
Yeah.
the mail. It's on its way here by some company I've never heard of. So sometime
Oh, you-
today I should have the cable.
Well, hopefully you get it.
Yep, then I got to take apart the cable, James, figure out how to route it behind the motor in the back right, and get it down to the control board. So, and then I took 3 trash cans of stuff out of here and dumped it. The train table that I had set up, I took all the train stuff from you, and I put it on a shelf right over there. that's one of my shelves, got all my prints, but I cleared one of them out and I put everything there. I had to take all the legs off all the corners because they have to sit flat on the table. Because when I push them on, the very back towards the wall, they drop off the edge. So I just I took them all off for now, and I bought some lighting off of Amazon right here, some LED lights, and underneath that counter, I'm going to put lights all the way around it so I can light the shelf up. So when I'm looking at it or working on it, I got dimmable lights and stuff I can put on it right here.
That'll be cool.
Okay, 3 done.
Yeah, talk
That's
about
enough for today. 3 done. That's enough for today. Ah,
Oh, come on, Tim. I just joined. It's like a fresh show, isn't it?
yeah, man. That's 60, 72 screws. Well, I'm going to count an extra 24 because I was idiot me put 4mm screws that were too short in the last one. That means it's time to take a break.
No.
So all in that kit is what, 7?
Price wise, I think
Yeah.
that Bill's up in Canada with the remote and everything, with the this guy and everything for like $800 Canadian. I didn't go
Thanks,
back.
Dan. Yeah, I was thinking it's going to be a pain to get to everything. That's why when I took the cable out, I just cut the end off of it and I pulled it out of the cable chain when I unplugged it off the control board.
That's what I'd want. I want a semi tow truck. I'd want one of those. Those things are so badass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had one of those Tamaya King haulers, the semi truck. That was a kick in the pants.
Yeah, something I've been watching. It's called Pepe Towing. They're out of California, and they they got those big rotors and all that.
That's cool. So how big is that, Tim?
It's about 36 inches long,
Oh,
and
From here,
Yeah,
it looks like it's 4 foot.
yeah, it's about 36 inches long. And then when you
holy smokes.
yeah, so
That
you
looks
figure,
good.
and this has all the suspension on it right now, so it's got the shocks and everything on it. Actually, I've got so it's all
Oh, oil, are they oil filled?
yeah. And then I've got the tail lights on, and I've actually decided to add the LEDs to the tail lights and the headlights. So we've got the headlights and the tail lights on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If it's something that takes that long and that big, and all that weight are the screws mainly, that definitely put all the bells and whistles on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
How
So
big's the battery on that thing?
it's a 3-cell. It's very similar to this one, which is a 5200 milliamp 3-cell lithium polymer 11.1 volt.
Only
And
a
it
3-cell?
actually has a little case on the side I saw that where the battery sits. This is a 3-cell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like dust racers. Yeah, it sounds like dust. Of course, dust racers go really fast.
And you can
Run.
actually, I believe this comes with a wire. You can actually put 2 batteries in this if you want.
Have you built a dust racer yet?
Not yet, no.
Well,
I want
he,
to.
he kind of has. He's
kinda-
done all the droid stuff with Sam, and me and Sam
Yeah.
and Tim and Tripod like 4 years ago. All the stuff before the Death Race, we built the egg bots. And the Brew 2U, we built those. And those are based on the Death Racers, based off those. Here, here's one of them right here.
Somewhere here I have the base of it with the motors and the tracks all made. But I just haven't gone beyond that yet. I don't even know where I put the dang thing.
Here we go, right here, guys.
Yeah, Eggbot. Egbert.
Egg bot, before the Death Racers.
That
And I
was-
have the Brew 2U that Tim rebuilt. But this is the cutest one I got. It makes noise, the head spins around, it drives. But once I got done with the videos and done making it, I did absolutely nothing with it. I just sat on the shelf. And right now, I don't know what,
That's the Brew to You. That's the one I just finished rebuilding.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it looks like an early death. Yeah.
Early Death Racer.
cost a ton of money in electronics.
Where did I put my Death Racer body?
So
And the Brute 2U, I have one like that that's not nearly as nice as Tim's, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I guess just keep it on the shelf forever.
It's just
Maybe
it's a
someday.
conversation piece.
Yeah. Yeah, like I just showed it, so there I got to get some use out of it. I just showed everybody the egg bot.
There you go.
I hope to go to Rocky Mountain again.
I
We
just
printed
wanted
3D. Hello, hello. How you doing today?
It's a good show.
Okay, I know you've answered this, Jerry, but what'd you do? Are you like in a new room? Or is that the same room?
Oh, I got some pictures I can show you. No, I was over there against the wall, and
Okay.
I have a big giant table with a stack full of crap. So I took everything off that, took 3 trash cans and stuff out of here, and
Oh.
dumped it. And then I took the big train table apart and put it in the garage.
I
I
got
can't
that.
lift it, so I took all the screws out of it and took it apart. And then I moved the train stuff underneath on the shelf. And then I
Okay.
set that big table up here, and I put my computer monitors on top of it. But I'll show you some pictures right here.
It looks good. Yeah, on a small phone when you're driving, you know, I'm not watching the screen. That's good.
Let's see. Share screen. Right there. Here. Okay, here's where I'm standing right now.
Oh, okay.
And then here's the back side of it. I just got the computer hooked up this morning. Well, the wires haven't, they need to be tied up and do more work on them, but that's where what I got going on right now.
So you're going to more standing?
Yeah, and then my chair, I need to get a draft chair. Sorry, I'm gray screen. I need to get a draft chair so I don't have to stand. I do have a Craftsman chair, but this thing, the padding on it, is like a 1/4 of an inch thick, and it hurts your butt barely quick. And you figured me being fat, I'd have a lot of cushion for the pushing? No, it hurts sitting on that, so I'm just standing up. So now the only thing hurting is the bottom of my feet. And I got
Yep.
my big fancy lab chair here. I can sit in, but when I do, watch what happens. See, I'm down here.
Low rider.
Before the stream, when I was watching YouTube, I was sitting right here because I don't have a draft chair that's up real high in there, which I need to get. But maybe next couple of weeks I'll buy one.
There you go.
So anyway, and then this table has casters on it, so if I bump it with my stomach, it's gonna roll and it can knock my monitors off, right? So I'm like, how can I fix that? So I measured from the bottom shelf, the 2x4 from the bottom shelf to the floor, 11 1/4 inches. I cut 2 2x4s on that side, pre-drilled 2 holes for screws, and I mounted it. So now 2 of the legs, instead of being relying on the wheel, they're sitting on that flat wood. So now it won't move. And if I want to, I can put 2 more on this side, and then the rollers are completely useless. Then if I ever want it to roll around, if I don't want to drag it, I can just take those 2x4s off that I screwed on.
Oh, that
So-
works.
Anyway, yeah, I was getting tired of the way I was filming, so if I ever want to do a video or something, it's a lot easier for me to set up like this and film. And have a better backdrop. And then I got some more Polymaker filament. This filament right here, Polymaker bought me. I got a couple codes from Joel, and so I haven't got codes in a long time from me. And then that sale they just had, I used Tim's Blank DeWitt 3D, and I got all this filament here that I bought. And these brown ones are refills only. And I've got some empty spools laying around I can put the refills on. And then I bought a roll of Arion gold because I couldn't find any on Polymaker.
Oh,
And that's
that's
a beautiful gold from Arion.
Arion makes amazing gold filament.
Yeah, I'm printing Betty Boop for my wife. I seen online. I think it was Kenneth that I seen that from, and he said he got it off Colt. So I went over to Colt and bought the file for $6, and now I'm printing her Betty Boop.
That is too cool. That gold
Not
is
that she,
good.
not that she needs another Betty Boop, but I figured why not, right?
Filament. I need more filament.
Here's what I got done on the Betty Boop so far.
Oh,
How
that's
big
gonna
is
be
it going to
nice.
be, Jerry?
Huh?
How big?
Oh, it's just going to be little.
Oh, okay.
She's
Okay.
holding a microphone and she's singing into the
Oh, okay.
microphone, the long stand. I had the big Betty Boop I printed for a long time ago that's like 32 inches or something
Oh, okay.
in the living room. Anyway, if you're watching, please smash the like button on YouTube. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you're on Twitch, please hit the follow button. We got 15 people on Twitch and 39 on YouTube. Total of 54 people still watching. Yeah, the gold is nice. I was on Polymaker looking around. It's like, what? They don't sell gold? I can't find gold on Polymaker. But then I Googled it. I was on Amazon. They sent it out the same day. So I ordered it early enough in the morning. It came out the same day.
Oh, really?
What really irritates me about Amazon, if you buy something that's going to come out the next day, it'll say by 8 a.m. or something, and then when it's out for delivery, all of a sudden, out of the blue, your order is delayed, and we don't know when it's going to ship. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I
What
get
happened
that
to my-
too.
What happened to my order? It was on its way. Did the driver just steal everything, or get in a wreck, or somebody stole the truck?
Probably a wreck.
And then later-
I'm getting that too. Their service is getting crappy lately.
Yeah. And I only thought it was USPS that screwed everything up.
Yeah.
Raj just subscribed. Thank you, Raj. Appreciate that. Subscribing on Twitch. I greatly appreciate that.
I don't have any problem with the USPS over here. I have a problem with FedEx.
Oh, FedEx are delivering my new phones, but I'm not sure when.
Yeah,
sometime
I had
within-
I had delivery from Chewy, and they had cat litter in there. And they just kind of like threw the box on the porch, and it broke open the cat litter inside there.
I'm trying to find that filament.
Yeah, the only reason I bought the gold is Betty Boop has a couple bracelets and I think an earring or something that's in gold. And I didn't have any, so I had to buy a whole roll. So,
Well, now you have it.
yeah, now I have it.
Now you have it.
See, in your environment where you live, you don't have to stress on bagging it.
Yeah.
I got to stress on bagging everything, which is fine.
And then I need a certain color red for her lips. I'm looking around on the reds I do have. I've got a couple. I'm like, yeah, that'll work. It's close enough. I'm not going to buy another spool. But actually, I think I have a red here somewhere. Oh, it's a wine red. I'm gonna do her dress in blue instead of red like normal. I've got a blue here I'm going to use. Do her shoes in dress in blue.
Okay.
And then my son.
Here you
Go ahead.
I was watching YouTube last night. I watched a lot of that before dinner. Before we do our shows after dinner, so we do YouTube during dinner. That way, because she always has to go back in the kitchen and she doesn't miss the show. Anyways, so I saw this thing on Catalina Island. I decided to watch it. Some of you being not from, I'm from Southern California. Catalina Island is an island off of California. Anyways, but I heard something really interesting because Betty Boop brought this up. Marilyn Monroe, before she was Marilyn Monroe, Norma Ray, she used to be just a Navy wife, and she used to live on Catalina Island.
Really?
And I thought that was interesting.
God, it's
And
been
one of the people that used to own Catalina Island was Wrigley, and
yeah,
the Cubs
really
used to,
dumb.
yeah, and the Cubs used to even train on that island.
They used to even have a casino.
Well, it's not really a casino. It's more of
No,
a theater.
Used to.
No, it's still there. It's
Yeah, the
called
building.
it's called a casino, but there never was a casino there. It was called a casino.
My big monitor has 3 legs on it, my Zeus monitor, that is sitting right on the edge of this table. If it ever gets bumped or I walk by and hit it with something, it's going to the floor and it's going to break. I wonder what I should put on 3 of those legs to make sure it doesn't get bumped. They don't have a big round disc because it's got a leg. and it wouldn't take but an inch or two, and one leg's going to be offside if I bumped it. So I just need to put something on those legs to make sure it
The
don't
first
move.
thing that came to my mind was like an aluminum L piece where you just
Oh
put
yeah. Oh. Okay, I'm thinking, or aluminum tape maybe.
yeah. Just
But yeah,
something
if I put a bracket around the edge, then if it hits it, it's not going anywhere. Yeah.
right. Okay, I just looked up that filament. It's $14, $13.50 for a roll.
Oh, the Arion.
Yeah, that's for silk. That's pretty good.
And I'm ghetto, so my first thought was duct tape on the monitor.
Oh, on the monitor, or
Tape the
screw it
leg
to it.
down. No, I don't want to put a screw in it. But yeah, something on the edge to keep it from sliding would be good.
I'm just thinking of how much filament that was just to print that chassis.
There you go, Klondike. You inspired me. I did one more.
Oh. How many screws per wheel?
One more.
Tim, how much was it just for the filament for that chassis?
Oh gosh, probably 2 kilograms. The whole build is 9 kilograms. So
Plus supports.
20.
plus supports, yeah.
And
yeah.
then if a part screws up in bad quality, then you got to reprint it.
I think I only had to reprint 2 plates worth of parts.
Okay.
Because I was overly cautious. I used the brim when they said to use a brim. I also used my 3D lac spray.
What layer height? 2.0? Layer height?
16.16 for the most part.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have your canvas installed yet?
No, I just got it. I just got it in the mail last week. It just came in last week.
I want to know how it goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mine was easy. It's easy. Just read the paperwork in the little booklet. I didn't have a problem.
That's not the part I'm talking about. I'm talking about the damn thing working after you're done putting it together.
Yeah. Well, we'll try.
Well, originally I was getting a red light error. It's like, why in the hell am I getting a red light error in number 1? And then I was re-leveling this and that, and the next thing it all screwed up, and it took me a while to figure out I had the broken cable. I kept looking at the code on the screen, going to their wiki, and it finally circled the cable. So I went and looked at it. It's like, son of a blankety blank, it's broke. But yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, see, I feel bad because, hey, Tim, don't feel bad. I guess I should say, because there's
Okay.
mine too.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, cool. You're in the same club as me.
Yep, you're not the only one.
And I'm just saying, you look on the Facebook group on there. Yeah, a lot of people were having the same problems.
Oh, with the cable?
In my case, sticky cuts. Like when you go to do a filament change, the knife would constantly stick.
Yeah, I printed Dallas Cowboys bling bling with a fake chain, and it had a layer shift. Printed all night long. I woke up and it's all layer shift. It's like, son of a blank.
Oh.
And I had a couple fails. But we'll see. I'll get the cable put on it and do a bunch of prints and see if everything gets better or not.
Man, I'll probably one of these days try the latest firmware and see if maybe they fixed it.
My pit droid's sleeping over there. His head's down.
That looks good, Jerry.
Oh, and I had a big Joker up there on the shelf behind me. Keith Ledger wasn't painted. I just stuck that in another room for now. If one of these days I can paint it and sell it, I don't want to throw it away. It's like 36
really nice.
inches tall. It's really big, yeah. And then the castle used to be up there. I gave my son. Used to be a castle sitting up there.
Oh, you know what? I haven't showed. Did I show you the Batwing?
I'm not sure if we showed that here or not.
It finally it's up in its new home. Let's see if I can set this up.
Red Light wants to know what you're building, Tim. I don't know.
I am making the Unimog kit from LDO. It is a 6-wheel drive, radio-controlled truck. Yeah.
I ought to try selling my hand solo, you know? I've had him long enough.
Pop into my stream tomorrow. You can see me continuing the build.
Yeah, the kit on LDO is like $500, and you got to spend a ton of money on filament. And anyway, All in, it's what, Tim? Probably $700 or $800 US.
Oh, easily US. Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
Canadian dollars. It's about $11 or $1,200 all in if you were to buy. Yeah, by the time you have to buy everything. I was
Tim.
fortunate. I was fortunate that LDO sent me this kit to build.
Tim,
So
Tim, I got a question.
yes,
Do Canadians like spam?
spam,
Yeah.
ham. My wife loves spam apparently. I haven't had it lately, but it sells very well up here. It's a popular thing. I think because it's so cheap.
Pretty much,
And-
yeah.
And what is spam? Spam is basically just
Pork product.
a pork product, and it's just basically canned ham, right? Like mushed up
It's
or
half
something.
pork, half salt.
Half pork, half salt.
Originally
I-
made for World War II.
What I found
Yeah.
was interesting was that I've been to Hawaii, Oahu, a bunch of times. I find that Hawaiians love spam for breakfast.
Yeah, because of World War II. Yeah.
Oh, okay, spam and eggs. Yeah.
I like corned beef hash from the store in a can, but the last time I bought a can of Spam, I cut it, I grilled it for breakfast like I would a piece of ham, and God was it salty. It's like, what in the hell? I don't remember it being that salty in the past, but evidently it was.
Well, now they have so many different flavors. You can get, turkey barbecued. I think there's,
Yeah.
well, not barbecued. Yeah, there's different flavors, jalapeno and miscellaneous.
Chorizo.
Oh,
There we go.
cheese
There's
on
close
legs.
up a 10.
These tires have 24 screws in each to hold them onto their rims, and there's 6
That's
of these
crazy.
tires.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And this is what a finished one looks like right here. They
They're
look
like
really
bead-
cool though.
They look like bead lockers almost.
Yeah, they look really cool, but it's a lot of screwing. It is.
Yeah.
It's really tiring on the hand. I
Practice
tell you.
makes perfect.
Even with an electric screwdriver, it is tiring.
Now, could you imagine if you didn't have that?
Oh, no.
If it was me doing that, I would just put on some tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Alexa play a Metallica all the time, or 97.1 The Point.
Megadeth.
Yeah.
Better. Hello, me. It's me again.
So there is the Batwing all finished up. It has a 4-foot wingspan,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
and
That is cool.
we coated it with bed liner, of all things. And it looks cool. And then there it's hanging up in its new home.
Oh, I like that.
Awesome.
How much filament is that?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't keep track. Didn't want to keep track.
Right.
Oops.
I remember when I got back from Rocky Mountain, a guy just finished a Batman, full, life size,
The figure.
It is-
Yeah.
and it was the against trying to think the actor's name, the Jack Nicholson Batman, Beetlejuice, that guy,
Michael
Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Keaton.
the best one.
Yeah.
I thought.
I think Jack. I mean, a lot of people like Ledger, but Jack, for being Jack, I thought he did an excellent Joker.
Oh, there you go.
What about Danny DeVito's Penguin?
Yeah, I thought he did an excellent job too.
Yeah.
Deal Pid wants to know if you had to put inserts in those printed rims.
No, they came with foam in them.
Oh man! Oh God! Can you imagine? Oh man!
Let's see.
Oh, nice.
So the actual rims, it's just pieces like this that are going in. I'll show you in a second.
All right.
So the actual rims, so you have the tire has a foam insert in it, and then there's just a 2-piece rim that goes on to the tire. Oops, it goes actually this way. And then the tires are going to slip onto the onto these there, which is another 10 screws to put in with nuts.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I wonder how, I
So
wonder
I
how long
figured,
it took. I wonder how long it took him to develop that.
well, the CAD design alone is when you look inside the differentials and the drive gears and drivetrain, and the CAD design alone had to take him hours and hours and hours, which is
You're
why
Whoever
I
de-
didn't. Hmm?
whoever designs it works for a screw and bolt company.
Yeah, and I mean that's why I didn't mind $50 for the 3D model to download the files. That's not bad.
Oh, okay, then plus, okay. You think in the kit they would have included everything except for
Yeah, no,
film.
you still had to buy the 3D model, the 3D file.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, thank God LDO sent it to you to build.
No, I would never buy this kit on my own. There's no way.
I couldn't. No way.
Out of all the things that are out there, if you had to buy it, you want to probably print something different anyway.
Yeah.
3D sets is cheaper.
come in. Come in. Come in.
I mean, like the hardware to do a Reaper truck, if you wanted to buy the hardware kit, probably I think it's like probably about $150, $175.
No.
You know, because I'm talking with remote and all that crap. You know, the electronics, motor,
Yeah.
everything.
I think I'm going to get out of here in a minute. I've been standing for 3 hours, 15 minutes.
Oh wow.
So
Wow.
anyway, yeah, I appreciate everybody coming on. Everybody in chat, appreciate everybody. Still got 50 people watching. We're going to raid in the free heathen here in a minute. But Klondike, where can people find you at, or what's going on with you?
Tonight I'll be hanging out with Ryan at Arbeller Designs, making it up as we go. And then Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Coffee with Klondike.
Awesome. Hey Tim, how about you?
Tomorrow, Sundays, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on DWIT, DWIT on YouTube. I will be continuing the build of this sucker. So, yeah. And we
Kenny.
do give away a roll of Polymaker every stream, so be there.
Awesome. Kenny.
And 6 a.m. tomorrow morning Pacific, I'll be on with Killer Prince. Check him out. He just got his 2 gig internet because he just again relocated out there to Nebraska, and he had Cox. Well, now he's got fiber, so he says he'll be rocking tomorrow. Check him out.
6
And
8.
he,
Hey, everybody watching on Twitch, I'm going to start a raid. We're going to raid into the free heathen. And then on YouTube, we'll get out of here in just a second. Please smash the like button, follow. Be greatly appreciated before you leave. And here goes the raid now. We'll be back next Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific. And everybody watching, I thank each and every one of you. Have an awesome weekend, a great week. And I'm watching Dallas tonight if I can find them playing on the preseason. Getting out of here.